The hell was that?
That was me imitating Sin. I don't know why. Hi. Hello.
Hey, imitation is a best form of admiration, alright?
Well,
How's it going, folks?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's been how long since your last stream again?
A month.
Wait, really?
Almost a month.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Almost a month. It's been almost a month since I've been on my little impromptu break of that I called. Okay, to just give a little context. My impromptu break happened because I had a minor existential crisis. Then I got into a hospital. Then I got out of the hospital, and I continued to have a minor existential crisis. So that was like a hole in one. A lot of which.
So they're not even like related to each other. They're literally sequential.
Yeah, sequential.
It just happened.
It's just like the life looked at me and said, Theo did not have any game recently. Let's fuck him. And I'm like. And that's basically what happened. I got. I would like for my life to be. I would like to have different kind of game, but I guess that works too.
Damn, the god who fucks you over is a lucky guy.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're feeling better now, yes?
I'm feeling
with the existential crisis and physically.
Yeah, I'm feeling much better. I'm starting. It helped me kind of rethink my life, if that's not too cliche, in a way. Because of like,
it's the existential crisis, of course. You need to restart.
What the fuck am I doing, right? It's just like I need to like actually figure something out about my content and what I do.
Hey, like the way I see it, like despite the changes, people are still here
Theo and
for you, I mean, look at the chat. Someone literally crashed into the goddamn window.
It feels weird to see you in a new outfit with Theo XD.
Oh right, this is the first time I'm with you with your new outfit, aren't I?
Oh yeah, it is actually. I think this is the first time when on your channel, I guess.
Yeah, on not only on your channel. This is the first time we've been on the same VTubing thing, because previously we used the what's it called, the Fugitech. Previously when we did Modern Warfare 2, we used Fugitech.
Oh yeah, because it didn't work with our freaking connection half of it.
Yeah. So we used Fugitech, and just like now we're full on screen, fully with both of our new outfits and everything. The unfortunate Z on my lab coat indicates that my company.
Theo, if you be so kind to pass the airs his coat. Shelter in.
Excuse me? Jesus, what? You cut off there. What the hell?
No. I just like I hear my chat, and my little buddy on my shoulder is the chat. It speaks out loud.
Oh. I was like, what the hell happened?
It's a fancy little thing. Rayo said, Theo, if you be so kind to pass the hair, his coat.
Screw you, Rayo. You're not getting my coat. This is Theo's time, not ours.
Oh, it's my time in the coat. I see.
That doesn't know. That's
steals Theo's coat.
No, that's not. That's no.
So snug.
Hey, it's a talk in the library, okay?
Yeah, Theo, you can have a sniff on his coat.
Keep it quiet, alright? We'll keep it quiet. But unfortunately, we were actually about to arrange a Helldivers stream today at the same time, but it didn't work since
50% of the collab, 50% of the collab did not have opportunity to join in. So now we exist. We just exist here. We actually still exist in the group chat. By the way, we're still talking in the group chat. It's just like there's nobody here. There's nobody here.
Yeah, it's just me and Theo in a group chat with 2 other people that's just out right now.
Life happened, I assume, for most of them, and it's just like, I mean, life happens all the time. That's fine.
I'll behave now.
Just like what happened with me. Life happened.
Yeah, life happened to you, man.
Yeah, life happened to me. It was a little too excited, I guess, recently.
Well, I would say eventful or even like catastrophic.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't use the word exciting.
Yeah, not exciting. The life was excited, so it needed to fuck me hard. Theo X Life, mind break.
We are what? How many minutes into the stream already? We're already onto our first
10
tag,
minutes.
and the first one is literally.
We're 10 minutes into the stream. 10 minutes.
Oh hell! All right. Let's get it back.
Yeah. At the very least, you're not talking about things being in your mouth anymore. That's that.
Okay, right. So I ordered a boba tea, a boba milk tea before the stream began, and I thought I'll be able to finish it before the stream, but it turns out I couldn't. So 3 minutes before the stream starts, I'm just there chewing my. No. I'm just there to chew the boba constantly, and I just keep. I for some reason whenever I talk, and I don't think when I'm talking, when I'm just thinking out loud, it's like I just default to unsayfulness.
Yeah, you missed such brilliant zingers as Neos thinking about something briefly and saying, talking with something in my mouth is inconvenient.
So while Theo is trying to do all the stream things and prep himself, I'm just there in the background going like, oh, I couldn't fit these bobas in my mouth.
Yeah, I couldn't fit this in my mouth. And I'm like, huh? I had to audibly pause doing whatever preparation I had to just physically turn around and be like, huh? What are you doing over there?
I am putting bobas in my mouth. I think that's very adequately informed, right? That's very informative, is it not?
Yeah, you can fit those
There's bobas
balls
in my
your
mouth, and they don't fit. Like a butter dog.
Yeah.
Dogs with butters on it.
Yeah. Thank you, Rio. I believe Neos can fit those balls in his mouth just fine.
I have several devious thoughts right now that's been transformed into questions, but I don't think it's appropriate to ask right now about this. So I'm not gonna keep myself from asking those questions.
Yeah, perfect. So let's quickly talk about life and not about balls. I think it's not appropriate to talk about balls on YouTube.com.
What do you mean? It's just balls. Boba balls, right?
Yeah, balls of Bob. Anyway.
Yeah, let's go back to the life update.
Life updates. I'm gonna be honest, right? I did apply to places while I was gone and before that, right? So part of my existential crisis was definitely me being like, so will I get it? Will I don't get it? Seeing as I am still here, you can get the results. You can guess the results. Unfortunately, I was too much of a scrub, apparently, to be introduced into the into whatever places I applied. I'm not going to mention them, obviously, because they're whatever.
Confidential, of course.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. But yeah. So that has been a big hit to my general ego. And then after really reviewing everything, I realized that I'm a bit of a mess. I'm a bit of a mess.
You're like, yeah, I'm a bit of a mess.
I'm a bit of a mess.
Oh, this is gonna slowly turn into a sort of like a a counsel therapy session for like a interpersonal one actually for both of us, because like, you know, you're a psychiatrist and I'm here for consolation, I guess.
You guess, yeah.
Yeah, so I can definitely help. But what kind of aspect like would you like to share about?
Well,
like the life being fall apart, things like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like obviously I'm not gonna say that my health has been worse than usual. It's not. Like, it's the usual stuff I encountered during summer. I am far too used to it. The thing that really bothered me overall was my content, and I wish to be a bit more consistent than I am right now, and I wanna see what the hell am I lacking in general that led me to a point where I look at my channel and go, that doesn't look all that much.
No, I mean, aside from the health thing and with the existential crisis thing that I've been talking about, do you think that your schedule have caused a tiny bit of burnout?
https://forms.gl/4u
I guess
7r13
it kind of did in a way, but also like
form clicks.
It's like, it's more of a, also, by the way, to just quickly explain why I posted and pinned this form. This is a form for suggestions for my content. I will be reading off that form later. It's for purely anonymous, so if you want to fill it in, go ahead and do that. Whatever you feel like, whatever your questions you have for me, whatever else, I will be answering those on stream later this Friday, actually. But yeah, to return back to it, I think my schedule for a while was a very unfocused mess because I wanted to do everything with everyone at all times. And also I had a lot of overlaid projects that I had from what I just started on YouTube, and I kind of did not account for how long these games can be. Because I started Path to Nowhere basically a year ago. I have actually let me see, let me tell you how much time I spent streaming and producing content of this game.
Oh boy, okay, right, let's see.
Playlist length. I have spent on Path to Nowhere, and I'm almost caught up with the story right now, but yeah. Most of it is events, obviously, right? Most of it is events because they constantly events coming out, right?
Yeah.
However, let me see. I had spent 4 days, 18 hours, and 34 minutes.
That is almost 100 hours on something.
Yeah, let me actually collect.
What the?
That's exactly 114 hours.
Oh my god, Jesus freaking Christ.
I spent 114 hours on this gacha game.
This might sound rhetorical, but like, have you ever stopped and think that you should probably be completely transparent to everyone that's watching, like, you know, hey, this probably is not gonna work for the continuous of times?
Yeah, yes. Thing is, I want to finish exactly 3 of my really long form games, right? Eventually. Like, I realize this is not going to be a place where I'm going to be finishing them all at once, and it's likely going to take a long time for it to be finished, right?
Yeah.
But I also have been looking over my channel, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to cut a lot of these.
Yeah, I think that's the right way to go, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut a lot of these. Like, I deleted several playlists. At this point, I just want to finish...
Hello, Theo.
Yeah, you know. I just want to finish... Well, Zdorika, I want to finish because I'm literally on the last season right now that it came out. And it should take me like 2-3 streams to do it, right? I'm gonna do that. I want to do Path to finish Path to Nowhere, finally catch up to the current story end, which is gonna be like also 3 to 4 streams depending on.
All right.
And then I'm gonna just play Counterside because that's gonna take me a while.
Yeah, because like I think it's very important to know and just to like measure how much does it take for you to finish something before you switch to something else. Because there's only so much you can do before. All right, it's time for us to get into the nitty gritty and the serious part of the of the part is that is the algorithm and how audience retention works here. Because as much as I'm really here for fun, I have studied a lot of like psychologies and fair bit of like observation when it comes to retentions and how internet works nowadays. But to coming back to it, it's very important to know that at some point the momentum will stop.
And pain. Sigh.
No matter how successful the game is. And the longer it gets dragged out, the less variety there is and the less like refreshment there is for the audience. So it is good that a series or a game can be very long and very enjoyable to run continuously. But it is also important to know that at most of the times it is not advisable to be playing a single game or like doing a single thing without changing things up or at least making it more interesting for audience to retain their attentions on it. And this is kind of a very like hard thing to cope because I don't think it's possible to even remotely get Path to Nowhere done in less than 2 months worth of stream if I were to do it.
Oh yeah.
It's probably gonna take me a full year.
Thing is, with it, I'm a very completionist person, right? That's how I approach it. If you want to rush, if you want to rush the story, that's fine. But if you want to participate in the events that come out, that's an additional that's an additional time. Because the thing is, the annoying thing about Path to Nowhere is that the events are actually good.
Yeah.
You want to play them, you want to experience them on stream because they actually made me cry several times. Like there's a lot of attention to detail in these stories, and they're really interesting and fun. Same with thing with Counterside. I played. There's only like 12 episodes, 11 episodes main story right now, and all of them can be passed in one stream, not 2 maybe maximum if it's like a big thing. But you will not get nearly as much enjoyment out of Counterside unless you pass the side stream section levels, which are basically completely different side stories related about non-main characters, right? But they give the world building, they give the fullness to the story, they explain where the characters that appear in the main story come from, they explain a lot of the side stuff that happens, and there's so many of them, and they're all connected to the main plot. And I have a literal chart that the community helped me create in what order I should pass these stories.
Oh boy. All right, I think this is where some of the problem comes in, because as much as I love coherent stories and as much as I also love plots and just how stories and you know settings is, it is also very important to think from the perspective of the people who watches you, because you are actively participating in the game constantly, right?
Yeah.
But most of the times, the people who are watching you is not paying attention to the stream unless there's some explosive moments that happen in the backgrounds. I don't know if this applies to your streams, but I can surely say that for most of my streams, there are around like 50% of people. The 50% of people who are watching the streams are putting me in the back and using me as a background noise.
I'm pretty sure that's the same for me.
Yeah. So like the lurkers will only come back by chance if you were to hear something, like if they were to hear something intriguing. So, I mean, that's not something bad per se. That's just how audience retention works. not everyone's going to be actively participating unless it's something that's very intriguing 24/7, like throughout 100%. That is why like battle royale games are very popular when it comes to streaming, because every single life feels like a story. Like every single life feels like a storyline to be told, and it's a very short story most of the times. Apex games normally doesn't last around like 20 minutes, and like CS games doesn't last around like an hour left, or PUBG lasts around like 40 minutes max. So like it's very easy to keep that story and keep that retention rate, because it's constantly being refreshed and new stories being told. And no matter how long you got into it, you can still get some context to the things and get intrigued into it. But when it comes to long storylines, I've learned that just because you know what the fuck is going on, 99% of the times, the people who are watching doesn't even know what the hell is happening.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, like when I was doing Firework, it was a really messy horror game, and let's just say the story itself is not bad. Like the plot is not bad, but the arrangement is so stupid that it took me a very long time to understand. Shit. Dude, sorry for the interruption. Hello there, Shitsu.
Hello there, Shichu. We pushed it away. Don't worry about it.
Well, to introduce to the people who are watching the stream right now it is on Theo's channel, and we're doing a normal ZATSU.
Yeah, we're basically doing an impromptu ZATSU at this point because Mita didn't. Mita couldn't.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, my Mita couldn't show up.
I was like, I had.
Yeah.
Like, I took a nap earlier today, and then I woke up like. So I'm in the UK, if you guys didn't know. So I'm like, I woke up at 10 a.m. So like, okay, cool. All right, 10 a.m. I got like 4 hours until the stream. I can probably sneak in a little hour. Okay, fall asleep. I wake up at 11 a.m. Okay, cool. People they're still Mita is still having some issues. I'll take a nap again. 12. Okay. I'm pushing it a little bit, okay? It's just like, I'll go a little bit. I feel a little bit tired, feeling a little bit sleepy, so I go sleep again. And here we are.
Okay,
just a little bit. You slept just a little bit.
I didn't even set an alarm. That's how fucked I was.
You call it a nap, but I think that could be constituted as a freaking hibernation.
You know, the funny thing is, yesterday I came home from like at like 6 p.m. I fell asleep and woke up at 3 a.m. So then I fell asleep again at 3 a.m. and I woke up at 10. And then I still went back to sleep. So like, I don't know how I managed to sleep so much.
You are hibernating like me. What the hell?
Just guy went into hibernation mode, specifically during the collab day. Just went into hibernation mode and never returned back.
It was a good sleep though. It was a good sleep.
I'm glad you have a good sleep because we literally have the entire timeline documented down, because the only time when you're conscious are the times that you're chatting in the group chat.
No, literally. Oh no.
Yeah, we can trace the patches of you being awake throughout the history of our group chat.
I'm glad that we didn't switch the voice chat.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I'm glad we didn't switch from the voice chat. I can probably imagine in my brain you wake up, look at the time, see what both
this grinning, squinting face, laughing, satisfied.
Well,
welcome, introducing Shichu Gurino, the person who is supposed to be doing Helldivers 2 with, alongside Mita.
Hi, it's Shichu. Nice to meet you. I'm a British Filipino cyberpunk VTuber who does a lot of random stuff. Hi, guys. I'm supposed to do Helldivers today. That's supposed to be the random stuff that I was supposed to do, and then I didn't wake up. Hi, guys.
Yeah, and then you hell dived back to bed.
God, I was democracying inside my brain, in my dreams.
Yeah. You were having a dream of democracy, but you unfortunately forgot about the real life democracy that we were supposed to pursue. Unfortunately.
Hey, the way I see it, democracy also involved freedom of sleepiness. Okay, so you do you. Okay,
You do you, man. You do you. Honestly, we decided it's kind of better that way. That way, Mita can solve the whatever stuff she has, and then we can have a full force team when we actually do Helldivers 2, and that's gonna be nicer. Hopefully.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
we're
just as planned. Let's just pretend it was just as planned.
Just as planned. Yeah, exactly. This was planned.
Kekakidori desu.
Oh no.
I just realized I'm actually the first time I've talked to you in person there, Shita.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I haven't interacted with anybody here.
And now,
Really?
yeah. This is the first time.
What a first impression, you guys! Like, come on.
I mean, it's a perfect first impression where I stand. You died for an hour, and then you returned back to life, and now you're a bouncing green fennec on my screen.
Oh yeah, my Fugi! Oh no!
Yeah, that's how my viewers first see you for the first time. This is forever in their brains now. This is you now.
Congratulations,
Hi,
this is your first impression. Yeah, this is your first impression.
Yeah.
Being late for the collab and showing up as green tinted Fenix.
Oh no.
But
Gosh.
well,
Yeah.
Congrats,
I
XD.
thought you and Theo already have like some sort of like acquaintances or collabs before.
We were acquaintances. We basically exist on the same servers, and I was basically like, who wants to go to Helldivers 2? And Chichi was first, and then Mita was like, I want to do this. And I was like, yeah.
That's literally how it went.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab you two. Let's go. And I just grabbed both of them and I threw them in the group chat, and then now we are here.
Yep. Literally.
But I do like to apologize because I could have started and talked about start socializing because we got into group chat like last week, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's fine. Though.
I really
it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. But I know half of my friends are at this point excessive introverts. So I imagine Neos just looked at it, went, oh, maybe I should write something, and then he didn't write anything.
Well, the thought process was, oh god, you people. Okay, let's pretend I'm busy. Then I was actually busy though, like last week, because family stuff happened, and I have to handle those. And it was I think I took like 4 times, like I took the train for like a 5-hour train ride like 4 times last week, and then to go back and forth to do works and stuff. So yeah, it was quite a busy week for me. So I had to apologize when that happened.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Couldn't really talk during that time, but prior to your arriving, Theo and I were talking about having existential crisis. So, with your nap, do you feel like you acquainted yourself with the other people around you adequately?
Oh god, I was talking to so many people when I was in my dream. I was like, "Yo, guys!" I was playing Helldivers. I was having such a fun time.
And then you sit up in your bed, you look at the time and go, "Oh."
Yeah. Shit. No.
That is such a raw.
Yeah. Shit. I feel like I also had that moment sometimes when I just like barely overslept, even 5 minutes in, and I see people sit in the group call, and I feel so guilty because I feel like I abandoned them.
The weird thing is, this is like the first time I've overslept like a collab stream. I'm usually the first person to go in. but this is the first time ever that I've had this situation.
Maybe the universe was withholding you, just so we can argue with Mita, so we can reschedule the stream.
It was by fate. It was by fate when it happened. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, honestly, just like fate decided to, I already mentioned it before, and in the same terms, but just as fate decided to, the June is gonna be the month where Theo gets fucked.
But hell, to be honest, this is fine. This is okay. All right, you're like what? 30 minutes? 30 minutes away.
Oh, it was 40 minutes.
40 minutes. All right. My record's an hour and a half.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was like, okay, let me nap for a bit, and it was always like, cause my phone has like alarm every 15 minutes, since I for some reason always find the time to need to wake up at any given moment of the day. So I have like alarm at like 7 in the morning, or like 2 in the morning, or like 8 in the afternoon, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I put the time on, thinking that it was supposed to be the right time. Turns out it was opposite. It was it was the exact opposite of the day the time was supposed to be. So I went through the first hour of the time, and it was always like when you wake up and you feel like, oh, that was a good sleep, but then a sudden realization sets in, and you realize that, wait, that's too good of a sleep. You're not supposed to sleep that well.
Yeah, that was too good of a sleep.
Yeah, that was too good of a sleep.
And just looked at the time, and then and just run to the friggin' run to the PC and just yeah.
I feel like the most legendary situation I ever heard related to that sort of late period happened in the early days of Hololive. Yeah, so you know Marine?
Yeah.
Marine, and it was either Aqua or someone else. They had a sleepover, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they were supposed to have a stream of collab. They were late for 4 hours.
Oh. Yikes.
And they had a situation where one of their members, Fubuki, she sat there for the entire duration on her stream and chatted with her stream and said, well, are we gonna break the record? Are we gonna break the record? 4 hours, 4 hours. Place the bets, place bets.
It's like a freaking auction. It's like,
4 hours, too much time.
Yeah, Fubuki sat there the entire duration of their oversleeping and chatted with her chat while sitting on their like screen, waiting chat room, where I was just like, oh, hello. Are they awake? Are they awake yet? Are they awake yet? That was an event, honestly. Like genuinely, that was an event. I'm thankful I never had anything like that before.
Like, how dead do you have to be during a sleepover to like completely?
Yeah.
I would imagine like the management side's literally like speeding to their doorstep at that point, and trying to wake them up like through like hundreds of phone calls and
they did, and they eventually woke up.
4 hours later.
4 hours later. I feel like management looked at what Fubuki was doing and said, this is fine. This is content too.
I think this is very inaccurate, but like how long do you count a sleep as a nap? Like how many hours does it count as a nap?
I would say maximum 3 hours, honestly.
3 hours.
3 hours. No, but there are things called power naps, and those are 15 minutes.
Well, yeah, but like you don't go like fully asleep. You go like light sleep and you wake up.
Yeah, genuinely, I feel like if you're speaking naps in general, I feel maximum 3 hours.
15 minutes.
I'm saying like pass out, like those kind of things where you're not really like dreaming. Well, you're either dreaming or you're just fully asleep until you wake up at your alarm. Not when you wake up by yourself or by a certain short threshold, because power nap then wouldn't count.
Actually, fun fact about power naps. Power naps, they actually work much better at energizing your brain, because you turn it off. And it's like not enough to fully submerge yourself to sleep, but enough to like rest a little bit, and then your brain like clears up really immediately.
Ooh, psychology.
Yeah, your brain clears up immediately because you get rid of some of the fatigue without actually diving into such a state in which waking up is an actual effort that your brain has to like exert.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Well, then we know that you did the exact opposite of that shit.
Yeah, you sounded like you did the exact opposite of that. Like when Shitsu went entered into the chat, it was like, hello. I immediately, good morning. I wanted to say.
Did you immediately hop into the call when you wake up?
Yes.
Yeah,
I switched on my PC and then I hopped in immediately.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard those.
Oh, good dear God.
Yeah, those notes of like your brain just like sorta coming to life, but not really.
We have had better days, all of us. We have had better days.
We had better days, yeah.
It's been one hell of a few months for us. Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those weird random days.
Yeah. And you know what? Well, also the cherry on top. Like, so I listen to Ido songs a lot because like she's cool, right?
Yeah.
And this is like, and I was sitting and contemplating yesterday on or day before on things, and I just randomly stumble into a song that says that was a beautiful June. I'm like,
Yeah, nah. No, I think it's pretty certain for Theo, but I also don't have that good of a tune. I just accidentally cocked my pistol. I'm sorry. Anyhow, yeah, I did. I have a pretty bad June too because it was super stressful with my finals, things like that. So I'm not glad that we suffered, you know, in the same time, but I'm glad that I'm not the only one who suffered.
I think your brain caught up with how it would sound if you said, "I'm glad you all suffered."
I was just like, yeah, I'm glad that I'm not the only one who's suffering. I'm glad that you suffer too. Like, oh wait, hold on. Oh, okay.
No. He's going like an evil demonic voice. I'm glad you suffered.
I'm glad
you suffered me.
Your suffering amuses me.
Death comes for all.
Oh no.
Is that Omen or is it Reaper? I don't remember which one is it.
I think that's Reaper. I don't think I've heard Omen say like things that edgy.
Shadow traveling. Oh, that's probably it.
Yeah.
Shadows traveling.
Oh man, I need to not mention that because every single time when I talk about Valorant, everyone's telling me, "Play Valorant, fuck you." No.
No. Every time people mention Valorant, I really want to play Valorant.
Yeah, Valorant is too bad for my health. I played it a few times and it was too bad for my health, and I
don't think that's good for any situation.
Yeah.
I mean, I did some homework with everyone here, and I saw that you're decently good at playing FPS games there, Shitsu. Yeah, and I also saw your Valorant streams, and I was like, eh.
I've been trying to play a lot more Valorant. Do you know what the funny thing is that like I really like playing Valorant. Like I play it all the time. Like every single week I play like at least one game of Valorant.
Oh
but,
dear God.
Like I don't stream Valorant that often. If I scroll back on my streams, you barely see Valorant. It's always like Honkai Star Rail, Persona, like Genshin. I barely play Valorant, and so it's like, okay, I need to play my favorite game Valorant more often. Like so like every single week has been like a Valorant stream now. So
oh my God. we have a spectrum here. We have two grumpy old men and the one that actually likes the game.
Yeah. In terms of shooting games, the one game I am somewhat excited for, I would say, is Strinova.
Strinova, yeah. Did play that. It was
Never
fun.
heard of that actually. What is the name of it again?
Strinova.
Okay.
Let me
find it.
It's a third-person shooter of similar vibe, I would say, to Valorant. However, it's much more fun in terms of its presentation.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's the one that you can turn 2D.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can run up to walls as a
goofy.
2D sticker. You can glide around as a little paper person. You can dodge shots by becoming paper.
Yeah, it was such a weird experience because like at any point in a gunfight, you could just turn 2D and dodge bullets for a moment. It's like that's so weird.
I don't know about you guys, but with my personal connoisseur for game development and game theory, you know, I definitely don't think that game's gonna hold like long because of that.
Yeah,
mechanic.
literally. Whilst it plays that really well, it doesn't. The movement is a bit dodgy.
well, just from judging from the features and just that particular one alone, where I mean you can ship into 2D like anytime you want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So judging from that fact,
there's no like timer for how long you can be 2D for.
yes. So judging from that fact, everyone who's playing the game, especially FPS games, and especially if they're competitive or any way of winning and things like that, it is very much possible and very uncertain that most of the times people are going to be optimizing towards that sense. So this niche will slowly derived into optimization and essentially become meta. And when meta begins, that's when the game goes to shit.
So
That's when the fan base becomes gatekeeping because the older players are doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has been around for a while in China, the game, Strinova already. I kind of watched it, and you're right. On the higher level difficulties, people optimize the 2D mechanics to a point where it's just like they completely like need to dodge and back. They need to like become...
And that's slowly going to become something that's going to be killing the game because the skill ceiling is going to go higher and higher because it's so high, and the skill flow is going to go lower and lower. But there's a huge like broken bridge in the middle where the higher ceilings are gatekeeping the floors where they cannot proceed because they're just being there. Like from what I know, the people who plays video games have zero dignity. They just get that out of the way, okay? So when it comes to optimizations,
let's be real, that's true.
When it comes to optimizations, everyone's gonna do it one way or another. Even I'm guilty, even though I'm very conscious about this. But I have my own way of doing things. But at the same time, I also bite some metas in multiplayer games. But being human means that you will do this no matter what, and that skill ceiling in that particular niche is going to turn into a meta, and that's when this game goes to shit. So I say, enjoy the game right the fuck now.
Yeah. Thankfully, it will come out like soon because it's just like public testing for now. I feel like there's a lot of there is a big niche in games similar to Helldivers 2 because while they are very cool and engaging and you play with people, it's not necessarily about specifically fighting other people. So there will be a lot of mentality that are placed in optimizing your performance in a team and being a team member rather than rather than trying to push others down. Sure, there will be people who will still do that, but there's no really real incentive in that. You're not really winning from that.
I mean, there's an observation I found from Deep Rock Galactic. I don't know if it's the same thing with Helldiver because I want to ask about this Helldiver in a bit. But in Deep Rock Galactic, the incentive is about winning the game and about helping your team. So there's still an inherent like optimization that there is when it comes to like there's this thing called overclocks in Deep Rock Galactic where you can get those, and they're like a small upgrade or like a side grade or even something that changes the weapon entirely for that. But they're inherently better overclocks than most others. Like there are ones that change your weapon from a normal rifle into a freaking laser or things like that. But people still chooses the ones that helps them fight and win the most, and not loses the varieties at times for the game itself. So it is true that the incentive is not about winning for like against others, and there's not going to be imbalance towards that sense. But when it comes to optimization, even in PvE games, it still happens. And when it happens, it is dependent on the health and the variety and how the game treats the progression of the players themselves in order to make them know and to refresh the gameplays as its own, or else it's gonna lose their own like attention, because optimization means that they're going to be using the same thing to win because that's the right thing to do for them. But people need to realize that just because it's right doesn't mean that you should play it like that.
And it's not because it's right doesn't mean it's fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just because you're engaged doesn't mean that you're having fun. Like I love CS back in the days. I spent like 8,000, 9,000 hours on that shit. But I just realized that like playing CS means that I've played. I've been using AK, M4s, and Ops and Deagles in my entire like loadouts for upwards of 5,000 hours of my life. Is that like that's ridiculous?
Yeah. I feel like on one hand, it's kind of hard to demand developers create equally good weapons. Nobody could do it before, but you do it. You're gonna do it, right? Like, but on one hand, that's fair. But on the other hand, I feel like having a team of people who are on this case, and instead of focusing on things that are working, maybe optimizing upwards is better. Like Helldivers 2 actually showcased the folly of doing the opposite to that. Of downgrading weapons that work, right? Because you want everything to be on the same like level, and a lot of the nerfs that happen to the guns basically effectively be like, okay, yeah, we're not doing that, right? Because this is effectively not fun. The difficulty is raised, and the ability to actually kill things is lowered, and that destroyed a lot of the passion the community had for things, because like they don't feel like badasses anymore, and this was a game about feeling like a badass. So and
so,
like what
it's because I heard about like Helldivers and when they they nerf and have a bunch of difficulty tweaks where they essentially tell the entire fan base, well, own the fuck up and get good. And tweak the difficulties to be harder.
There was like a lot of that situation where people in their balance team does not realize that this is a PvE game and there's no real
Oh, Hydrate guys, tilde. I can't redeem water here.
I'm gonna go grab water in a second, but yeah, there's no real reason for them to nerf weapons, because if people want to be good at the game with certain weapons, let them. Right? It's PvE game. What's the reason for fucking nerfing these things? Right? Like there was some goofy ass things, like the railgun early game was goofy, but then there was no other alternative that was just as strong as it. If there was, people would play other guns. What a surprise!
Well, it's a balance hell. Let's just say that there's never really winning here when it comes to developing and balancing when it comes to weaponry, but to be honest, if I really want to say there's something that I've seen in the years of playing games, especially FPS games and like PvE and PvP games, is that there's only one game ever that I've seen who has done balancing very well, and I've done every single weapon and every single class well, is Deep Rock Galactic.
Yeah,
I say that.
yeah.
Like,
I played the game enough to tell that there's no real better class. If you want to play someone who basically turtles down, you play engineer. If you want to play someone who runs around and scouts everywhere, well, scout. If you want to play someone who does like drilling things, you play driller. Right? It's just like it's more of a play style thing rather than anything else. Like if you want to have, if you just want to turn off your brain and have heavy guns, you have the gunner.
I think Deep Rock Galactic is the first ever class like based game that I've played that I've mastered not mastered of course, but I've played every single class equally. Like I'm a support main for like TF2 and Overwatch, and I play solely those characters. And even if I play DPS, I always play like Ashe or like not McCree anymore. Sorry, Cassidy. My vocabulary just stays in Overwatch 1. But it's always like these few heroes that I choose. Same thing with TF2. That's why I play sniper and medic all the time. But for Deep Rock, it's actually the first game ever that's added so much variety and have so much side grade that there's no inherent like bad choice in the game as a whole. So like every single class, like I started as gunner and then I pick up with drill after the bit, and then I realized that scout is also fun, and I last started with an engineer and realized how much damage I can deal with that. So it's like everything is so well balanced that you truly feel like there's no wrong answer here.
Yeah, I feel like upgrades also feel like they're substantial enough for you to level them up, because like you start with your engineer and you have one measly turret, but then you can branch out and have either one giant turret that does a lot of shit, or you can build two turrets.
The progression is varied. It's good in that sense.
Yeah,
it's
you
not
can go
optimal.
on different paths, and both of these paths are perfectly viable, which is why I like that's why I like the game. The game's still challenging as hell, like especially in later levels. It's very challenging, very challenging. But they also give people power, which Helldivers really managed to fail to capture. They almost were there, but they failed to do that thing where they gave power. They did scale things up, they did like increase, and they did fun things, but they failed to scale up the power adequately, I would say, because a lot of the things that were released in the last several months were very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Very underwhelming.
Oh yeah, there was like a heavy machine gun weapon. Like now you're supposed to feel like super powerful, like you're shredding down like bugs or robots, depending who you fight. You shred down your enemies like so badly, like Rambo type of thing. That's what like they were trying to go for. But the gun just felt so weak. Like each individual bullet was so weak compared to like its fire rate and its supposed like all the other guns that in the game as well.
Wait, so it's like it's high fire rate and low damage per shot.
Like very very high fire rate. Like you can set it to like 900 RPM or something ridiculous that if you wanted to.
Killer buzzsaw, fuck us. Sorry. Like the buzzsaw, NG42, like those kind of things.
Yeah.
But it's just no damage per shot. How do you fail on doing that? I don't understand.
I don't. And they also made it so clunky as well. You had to you had to like prone, sit down, like.
Yeah, and it's just like it's also a long reload time. It's also like very unruly. It's not worth the trade-off, like genuinely. I feel like they're trying to do the thing where every weapon has their own trade-off for using it, right? That's fair, right? That's fair. If you want to have
risk and reward,
risk and reward, that's fair. But the problem is there's no reward.
You get punished for using the weapon. If you want to use the weapon to its like strengths, and like you want to shred all the enemies by using all those bullets, you run out of ammo. You only have like two mags to use the gun. Like it's so bad.
Like it's just there's a lot of things. Or like they released a new fancy plasma rifle, and everyone tested out, and it's a pea shooter.
Oh wow.
And it's just like, I don't know what, I don't really know who's doing that, but the assault rifles, the supposedly big important assault rifles, are the most underwhelming weapon class in the game.
Okay, right. Then all right. Just wanted to point out here, I have not played or even seen anything that's about Helldivers 2. Ever since it came out, I always have it under my radar, but I've never really got into it and know what the hell it's about.
They're starting to increase like back up, but still, like I don't really know what was happening in the last several months for their game.
Oh, yeah.
But the balance team decided to, you know what, we're gonna take every popular weapon and then gonna nerf it into the ground.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think they missed the
haven't
memo
really
when it comes
played.
to the definition of difficulty tweaks. You haven't really played it
Yeah.
either.
That's like imagine if like in Overwatch someone looked at let's say Pharah, right, and said, you know what, we need to balance Pharah. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna take away the rockets and replace them with water balloons. That'll shut.
Even micro missiles.
Yeah. There's gonna be water balloon micro missiles, and now she's balanced, and nobody ever uses Pharah ever again.
It's literally rains from above.
Justice rains from above. No, literally.
Just water comes Oh, so
Giving people showers. You know, which players need those.
Yeah, it's just like
dear.
Farah character overview. Now she's a support. By unleashing the torrents of water balloons, you give your party members a refreshing shower, restoring 5 HP per water balance.
Restores 5 HP and plus 5,000 aura.
and wet.
Oh god.
So I guess, okay, give me like a crash course for what I should expect for Helldivers 2. For what I know,
well,
my consensus of Helldiver right now is like the above ground version of Deep Rock Galactic.
Kind of, but not really.
There isn't a class system. It's more like a loaded out system where you can choose your guns. Choose like a armor set that gives you a buff or anything like that.
And
the
then
main power comes from
stratagems.
Yeah.
The what? The what?
Okay, to explain the system,
Stratagems.
the stratagems is the main system behind Helldivers 2. You have actual inputs you can do with your directional keys, and every combination of inputs on the directional keys summons you a stratagem.
I need to learn combos?
Yes.
You see the combos. You'll see the combos.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
see the
very
combos.
Satisfying.
Yeah. Like it's
You can bring 4 stratagems at a time.
yeah.
And you'll see the combos at the top.
Yeah,
So they're like perks that you have to actively press your arrows key to enable them.
Yeah, and like each stratagem separates into several categories. There's the weapon stratagems, which are like basically simple. I summon a machine gun on here, and I equip machine gun. I shoot machine gun.
Yeah.
Like that's very simple.
Okay.
There's the orbital strikes, which you input the code, which is usually like left, upward, up, down, or something, and you have a beacon in your head, right? You have a beacon in your hand,
right?
And you chuck it like a grenade.
Right. So and whenever it lands, it just
and whenever
scorch earth.
Yeah, and whenever it lands, it's effectively where the orbital strike lands. There's some more auto-connected strikes, like the orbital rail cannon, where you throw the beacon and then it auto-targets the largest units within its like radius.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're like
the
AoE
thing
stuff.
with the orbitals, the orbital. So there's different types of like global deploy like airstrike type of stratagem. So that's the orbital ones. Orbital ones are like made to be they have a cooldown on each individual one, and that's how it works. With a long cooldown, you throw it down, there's a long cooldown. Then you have the Eagle airstrikes. The Eagle airstrikes are different. They work in a different way. It's like you throw it down, and then you can throw it down immediately again. You can have more like it's very quick cooldowns. So you have like strong airstrikes that you can throw down each time. But the Eagle system is that like you have how do I say this? You have multiple charges, and then after each charge, you have to resupply the whole thing. So it's like
So for example,
like
for example, you have the cluster bomb, right? The Eagle cluster bomb, or like Eagle 500 kilogram bomb, right? There's usually at the start. Later you can unlock so it can be more charges, but like at the start, you have one charge of 500 kilogram bomb that you get dropped. And then you have 3 charges of cluster, like 3 or 4, I don't remember. As soon as you drop 1 5 kilogram bomb and 3 clusters, Eagle says, "Okay, I'm gonna go on recharging," and then it will be a separate cooldown on recharging on the carrier. Then it will return back to action. Or you can command the Eagle one, the lady in the pilot, to return to carrier before by using a special command. If you want another portion of the 500 kilogram, that way the cooldown will be lower, but it will still be a cooldown.
So it's just different trade-offs for frequencies of attacks and how like how devastating per attack is and varieties and recharges.
Yeah.
Okay. So
obviously there's additional stuff like there's another category I would say. I would call it traps and constructs. Right, you have you have your minefields that you spawn onto the field, either fire or concussive or whatever. You have your turrets, several variations of turrets, and you have 2 versions of mechs. Mechs,
as in you can just like Evangelion their asses.
Kind of.
It's more like aliens. Mechs.
Alien mechs.
Yeah. The big power loaders. The big power loaders.
Yeah, the power loaders.
What? Enough. Hold on. Power loaders.
Okay.
Just the right Helldivers mech.
One of those like the Avatar things.
Yeah, the Avatar mech. Yeah. That's a good. I was trying to figure out what mech that was. Yeah, the Avatar mech.
Okay, yeah. So it's one of those.
They're still very strong.
No, I would say the first one is strong. The second one needs some buffs.
I haven't actually seen the second one.
The second one I've seen. It needs some buffs. It has dual autocannons on both sides.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's
strong. Why is that not strong?
Because they made the damage on it against armored targets miserable.
Okay.
Why didn't they just make it just autocannons itself? Just
literally, just so you know, the autocannon shots on the mech do less than the handheld autocannon shots.
Oh God, what?
Yeah.
I mean, can you dual wield the cannons?
No,
if
you
were to use it in person?
You cannot dual wield them because it's a big ass cannon that is the size of you.
So I guess that's a trade-off, but they forgot they're literally on a freaking mech.
Yeah,
which is part of the
there's
perk,
4 of them there. It's supposed to do more damage against armored units. I don't understand. My brain.
And also keep in mind, like this thing takes like a huge cooldown, and you can only have like 2.
Yeah, 2 per match.
2 of them throughout the entire match.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So a lot of abilities for
Hi Neos.
Yeah, so
it should be powerful.
It should be more powerful than that.
It should be, yeah.
So alternative to that, just like so you know how underpowered it is, we have an orbital laser. You can only summon 3 of them per match, but it's a consistent scorching laser beam that destroys everything in its path.
As it's supposed to be, yes.
Yeah, but you like only use limited, but it's super uber mega powerful. Instead of doing the same thing with the mechs, they said we're gonna make it weak and also rare.
Wait, so the mechs and orbital cannons is the same like categories for the perks.
Well, yeah,
Not
you
like-
you
yeah.
can choose either orbitals or that. You can only have 4 overall.
So they're very underwhelming. That's what. That's...
Yeah, so basically what happened is people look at mechs and go, yeah, I can do that and pew some bugs for a little bit. Or I can choose or I can choose the orbital rail cannon strike and actually do something with it.
Right. So this entire system has proven whatever I said before, right? About the optimization and how people is going to choose that
I will say, like if you get that mech, you'll still feel powerful against like literally every other like bug and thing there, because like there's so many like squishies trying to swarm you, and you'll feel really powerful against the swarm. Like along with a lot of other stratagems, a lot of other weapons. But when it comes to like actual viability against like tanky like bugs and
the big armored ones, yeah.
I mean,
the big armored ones, you find it difficult to face against them.
then the balance is this. I think the philosophy comes down to how much power boost it is from being a normal person and be on a mech. Because what you're saying is that you sacrifice your single target damage for AoE damage, and it's supposed to be an upgrade towards from your single when you're like just a normal person using guns to mechs using AoE damage. And if there's no like little rewards for you to be able to have at least a bit more AoE damage, then there's literally no point of having a mech in the first place. Because what you're saying is you being in the mech is the same feeling as you are on foot. But like you're already good at dealing with squishing grunts.
Yeah.
So
I mean, honestly,
Flamethrower
does a much better job at like squishing the small bugs than I noticed than the mech, and I played the mech extensively.
yeah, then there's the development philosophy that's flawed here, because you're supposed to be rewarded for the action that you've done, and towards this action is the mech that you have summoned. And if you have no like reward for that, then what's the point of pointing that if you can have audible strikes where you can deal with heavier boss like
monsters.
enemies?
Yeah. Also, hey Batyasha, hey 4 Elemental, hey Ice Swallow.
Don't say his name.
I'm not finishing the name, no.
Just call him Ice.
Yeah, just Ice.
Sus.
Fucker.
Yeah, I feel like that guy specifically chose his name just so VTubers can introduce him to people with his full name and then catch up to like, oh wait.
You hear that, Ice? You hear that, huh?
I swallow.
Yeah. Don't worry, Shicho. I know you're a good boy. You swallow.
Yo.
How do you know?
You can't have the elderly man tell you that. God damn.
Well, you see, that's the best part.
That's the best part.
Yo, chill.
We're nerding out for the balancing and power dynamics for video games.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And apparently just randomly decided to be sus there for a second.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Exactly.
I mean, like a truck. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the mastery of the sus. Catch off guard. Never let them expect the spray.
It worked out. I was like, whoa.
You have treaded in my domain. The time is nigh.
Ryo Keitenkai.
Smiling.
Sus.
The main expansion.
Any opinions on the
the
current
white shower
TF2 situation?
Oh dear God. I mean, you can send it to him. Send him me that you sent.
Oh yeah. Right. Wait a second. I need to send this to you as well.
So before the stream starts, Theo was laughing at a freaking meme, and I was like, "What the hell is happening?" And he sent me the picture, and I was like, "Yep." I don't know what the hell they're thinking or doing that, but. Well. And for the context, because I don't think it's plausible for it to be showing. I don't think it's possible to show this on stream. So let me explain.
Exactly.
Oh my god, this looks like it came from a different site.
Yeah, exactly. This is what happens when Chichu is not being a good boy, not swallowing.
Yo, me every night. Hey, so relatable. Oh my god.
You can produce that much daily? Damn. Well, let me explain the context of the picture because I don't think it's possible to put that on the stream right now. It's a photo of a censorship. Which show is it? I don't remember the show's name, but it was it's a very gory scene where it's like a puddle of blood between two characters on the floor, and just like they're being dead on the floor. And because
it's also important to mention that it's a girl and a boy. And so
yes,
bleeding out on the ground.
Yeah,
and there's like blood
there's
stains
blood
on the walls.
Everywhere, basically.
Yeah, there's like
there's little blood everywhere.
There's a puddle in the middle.
It's like...
Yeah, but due to the censorship in China, they cannot show the blood, the red blood in their medias, and they thought it was a good idea to chroma key out all the red colors in the entire scene and change it into white. So now they're literally drowned in a puddle of
white liquid. They
white liquid.
A boy and a girl lay spread out in a big pool of white, suspicious white liquid that is spread out in blotches across their entire room, and they thought that's a good idea.
Yeah, it looks so sus. It looks so sus.
You can like script the entire things out. And then just put it on like a freaking museum frame and then call it Afterglow.
It's better to come in the sink, then sink in the
It's a very artistic piece.
Was
right?
up, Theo.
Thank you, K, guys.
Yep, artistic.
Yeah.
Artistic.
Artistic.
I figured.
How's it going there, Awa?
Yeah, also, Kay, thank you for that. It's better to come in the sink than sink in the cum. Thank you. That's a true lesson of the day. That's what they were. Honestly, that's what it seems like these two are doing. The latter.
They were sinking.
They were sinking in something.
It's better to come in the sink than sink in the cum.
Neos Heramo, 2024.
What is any opinions on the current TF2 situation? Have you guys seen the situation in TF2? Do you guys even play TF2?
I do, yes, and I did see the
situation.
Really?
Yeah,
we actually should play TF2 sometimes when they actually get it better.
Again,
we should play it.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be one hell of a stream for the people for the person who's not hosting. For anyone who's not hosting, and just for context, I think every single one of us is in opposite side of the world. If we were to come
it's fine. We can handle it.
Worldwide.
We can handle it. We can handle it. The funny thing is, the Steam is finally doing something. I can't believe that they actually started doing something about it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're actually banning bot hosters. They're banning cheaters, and the fun seeing all the cheaters.
A study made by a guy found out that 60% of the player base of TF2
like that. Oh my god, it's too strict. Oh, I wasn't hosting bots for malicious reasons. Oh no.
I was reformed eight months ago.
And do you know what's funny? Some of these bot hosters and some of these cheaters, they are privating their account on Steam. On Steam.
Yeah,
do you know
I feel
who owns Steam?
Valve.
Valve, the one who developed the goddamn game.
Just two. Valve.
I mean, there's a lot of things to touch on this this TF2 situation because what they think about this entire situation with bot is that the Valve is refusing to do treadmill works, which is essentially ditching out these BAMs and these solutions for bots and like hard capping all these like cheating problems. But turns out Steam has been doing these treadmill works and scaling their employees and how they like doing policies this entire times, just without us knowing.
They were silent for like 2 years.
I feel
technically
like,
3.
Technically
for
3.
me.
I feel like a lot of the stuff with people is that the attention span in this day and age is very, very low, and people expect things to be done now, which is very unrealistic, especially for a problem such deep-seated as TF2 problems, because they're very deep-seated. Like they're really, 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 really deep into the code of the game, because the game is so old at this point.
Source spaghetti. That's what they called it.
Yeah, source for spaghetti. And it's just like, if they fix it, that's good, but they need time to actually do that.
And it's also not good to immediately sprint into actions, because if you were to look at the timelines when they were banned, they can see like which update that they have for the cheats or the bots that's triggering the detection for the bans, which they can use for problem solving. So it's good to do it in a wave instead, but nowadays it's very hard for people to cope with the fact that you need time for these developments to actually make. I'm defending Valve. What the fuck? I hate Valve.
Yeah, the thing is, you can hate Valve all you want, like, right? It's fine. They didn't do a lot of things. They were complacent in being this giant that sits on a pile of gold and not uses it in any case.
Yeah.
But like expecting them to just like wave a magic wand and say, okay, now it's fixed.
Yeah, it's very impractical for these like very exaggerated personalities to go like, oh, the game is fucking dead because Valve is not doing things immediately.
Neos, watch out! There's a creeper under you.
Ah, creeper!
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, that's you.
Oh, there's a creeper!
No, that's you.
That's you.
I'm the creeper. I'm the creeper.
Oh god! Oh god! Run away! Run away!
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Yes, explode all over me.
Oh fucking Jesus!
Whoa. Oh no!
Oh my god! I forgot the soundboard is that loud. Holy shit!
Without me, frown.
Oh god. What were we talking about? Goddamn it! Just right into goddamn Gen Z brain. Oh yeah, I was just about to say fucking Valve. Oh, I have a love and hate relationship with Valve. I wrote a 45-page worth of essay titled Valve spoiled my taste, essentially, and it's about the fact that I was raised thinking that every single game should have the same standard as the philosophy and the mechanics of Valve games. Like, I grew up thinking that Half-Life and their like narrative storytellings and their environmental storytellings and all these distinctive characteristics in TF2 and Left 4 Dead 2 is something that's very stable and should be a fundamental thing for video games nowadays, to create their own characteristic. But I'm proven solely wrong after I tread out of my way to play other games from other developers. That's when I understood that, oh wait, Valve is actually doing something good. But at the same time, it's spoiling me to think that way and realizing that
Valve spoiled my taste.
Although they're really good at doing these things, they're not always perfect. Like I pretty much concluded to the fact that Valve is really good at creating and playtesting and perfecting what they want for their characters, but but they're not good at maintaining that in a live service methods. It is horrendous. That's like such hell.
Permission to post text.
I really don't want to compare this, but I took 4 pages in that entire essay to talk about the difference between Valve's live service maintenance compared to EA's maintenance. And as much as I hate to say it, but EA does actually a better job maintaining their live service than Valve. That's just true, and it's hurt me to say that because Apex.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, it's not EA that doing it. To be fair, is the original.
It's Respawn. It's Respawn.
It's Respawn that they're much better at it. EA doesn't give a fuck. Like as long as it gives them money, they don't really care.
Oh wait, Neos on this monologue speech again.
But there's also an argument to be made about, like, for example, Battlefront and their live service. At least they're making an effort.
True.
Compare the amount of attention that was given to, let's say, Star Wars Battlefront to let's say CS2 or CS:GO. There was a distinct lack of developments and distinct lack of perfections, and you can clearly see that Valve just refuses to do things compared to EA, who just don't want to do it. There's a huge distance here.
There's definitely a huge distinction. Also, just like that sounds like a title to a fanfic. Valve spoiled my taste.
Oh, fuck. I should probably change the title now. Fuck. No, now I'm conscious about that. Thank you very much.
Yes, Valve spoiled my taste.
I have a love and hate relationship with Valve.
Just like most protagonists in their fanfics, to be fair.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well,
in this fanfic, you see a love and hate relationship between Neos Mememondo and Valve-kun.
Oh no.
Just kill me. Kill me. Anyhow, what was I? Oh yeah, so like in total, I think I've spent around 20,000 hours of my life playing just Valve games. And part of that is CS, another part of that is TF2, and another more part of that is studying how Half-Life and how other games work. And I just wish they were better. I just wish they can just go public. Do you know that Valve did not go public? They're still a private company. They're not even a company per se. They refuse to go public. Guess what? Taxes. They make billions off of the freaking live service and Steam market. But because they don't need to pay taxes when they go public, they refuse to do so. So they scale off their employees so that they're playing on the lower end of the employee states and refuses. Okay, I'm getting too political now, but like, but Valve is doing this on purpose. You can see that because they're reeling in billions of dollars every single year, and part of the reason why they can keep their wealth is because of the system. So, yeah. Excuse me for that, but like, Valve for doing that.
That's fair. Makes sense. There is just a lot of, I feel like a lot of these nuance in that stance, and that when you look at a lot of the companies that went public, they did in fact not get better. Yeah. And there's like a certain class that Valve can offer that a lot of the other people do not, because they dictate the rules. They do not listen to anyone. Like the EA tried to fight them. I remember the what's it called? Microsoft tried to do things with them. A lot of the big giants, the big tech giants, they tried to do the route of, well, we can just slide into their DMs and probably give a big enough number, number, and get this big company so we can monopolize them and get more resources. But Valve has so much wealth because they do not need to give money to the investment units. They have a lot of money that circulates back and forth between them and whatever their projects are. They can just do whatever the hell, and nobody can offer them the right price to buy them. Like, they don't need investors. They existed for 20 years at this point. They don't need investors.
But to be honest, in this sense, there's also a very important part of this is that I think it's very crucial to understand Valve is not a good development team. If you were to see their histories back in the days, CS is made by Hidden Path. It's a external studio that got bought by Valve. Half-Life is the only one that they ever touched on that's only developed by Valve itself, and it was held by, I think it was Total Rock Studio with Left 4 Dead 2. and the first idea came from Theodore Aka in the first place. They're really good at utilizing their resources, but they're not good at maintaining that retention for the maintenance of the games. So in a sense, they give the souls and the vessel to the very successful games, the timeless masterpiece that they have made, but they don't know how to keep that timelessness.
I definitely can see that, which is why their new game, whatever it is, let me show. Deadlock.
Yeah, Deadlock. That game. I'm very skeptical about that too.
I'm very skeptical as well.
It looked at it's pretty much Dota 2, but third person.
Yeah, they tried to do Smite, I think.
Yeah.
They're basically trying to do Smite and Paragon. That was the game that also was a thing.
Yeah.
I think more Paragon than Smite, because Paragon involved actually like aiming.
This is also a bit aiming, but I feel like it's more ability heavy, I think, from the looks of it.
Yeah, and also like I'm looking at the amount of leaked gameplay there are currently, and it's like insane. And it's like it's definitely a MOBA, because there's like standard 4 paths, standard mobs that spawn in, standard towers all around.
Ew.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Yeah, like there are camps in between. It's very urban area, which is a nice change of pace. I would say that's one thing I can say. If I want to say something like positive about this game, is that the urban area is definitely a huge change of pace. Also, another huge change of pace is that the traveling between the big points of map actually is not as painful, because there's actual grind rails you can travel across.
Traversal tools, yeah.
Yeah, there's traversal tools. You can travel on those rails from the start of the map to wherever you want to go. There's several paths from lane to lane and across the lane. So there's that. So the speed won't be like too terrible? Question mark.
Again, I applaud Valve for being able to do ideas, but I wish that they're able to like cooperate with a external studio again, instead of buying their studios, and externally letting those studios maintain the game on the live service if they want to make a live service game. Please let them do that. I like, like in the past 5 years, in the past decade, they have made 3 games. This one is the new one that we have not know about it. Artifact failed horribly, and Half-Life Alyx.
Also, can I just say, I'm going to show this in the group chat, but for a second you became like your avatar, and considering your placement, you look like this. You saw like a little boy sitting on Neo's lap.
I was changing it around. I was like, wait, no, I'll just change it back.
Yeah,
you're on Pat.
Now you're back to a fox sitting on the table beside the cup of tea.
Yeah, the tea is nice.
The tea is nice, yes.
The tea is very nice.
Permission to
but yeah,
pose.
wasn't there the Dota 2 like team tactics game that came out?
It's like
thing,
when League came out, they played with the, what was it, TFG? Is that the name of it? I don't remember.
No, TFT.
Yeah, it's essentially that, but like for Dota.
Yeah.
And it was failed horribly because they don't know how to do balance and don't know how to do like updates. But
yeah, I feel like in TFT it still survives because Riot utilized their usual tactic of how they do things, in that they approach it for season by season. There's massive changes between seasons that are always worth checking out, and people who play the game will always return back. No matter how many people yell about how bad of a game League of Legends is now, like it surely is awful game. Let me show player awful game that has like they can scream about it all they want on like because people, especially people who play older, obviously they're not gonna like the game right now as it is right now, right?
Yeah,
but like there's still 130,000 players per month.
That is that is a lot more consistent than any other live service games as of right now. Start with the test of time, being this old, still having this much people playing at the same time. It is still very impressive.
The game is effectively keeping more than 100,000 players consistently. I'm looking at July 2022, 149,000. August 2022, 150, 140, 130, and it's just like above consistently. No matter how many players it loses, it still maintains the 100,000 players mark every fucking month. Like. That's because they do the thing where they constantly change the game, they constantly try new things, they constantly experiment with the balancing. There's extreme changes in items, there are extreme changes in team, there's constant introduction of like new battle modes and shit like that. They keep flowing. You can say whatever you want, but a lot of people who complain about these games usually are people who played the game early and they want the game to be how they played it, but it's not like that anymore. So
there's also the league syndrome. Where it's a series of questions I've asked my friends whenever I see a group of friends that plays leagues. How this is out if they're actual league players. It's a series of questions that goes like this: do you play league? They'll say yes. Okay, continue. Do you like the game? No. Continue the question, the last one. So are you playing it now? Yes. Then they're addicted. Found it.
Yeah.
That is the league syndrome.
Yeah, the league syndrome. It's just like, genuinely speaking, it's like, I do understand there's definitely a lot of things that are bad in any given situation because experimentation comes with its fair share of shit. But TFT survived also because they constantly change the units. The new seasons are completely different from each other in terms of units composition and meta and whatever.
Yeah, and compare that back to Artifact. Valve has completely given up on even remotely trying to save that game at this point because they don't know how to do live service games. But comparatively, one of the best games that they have made, guess what? Single player. Half-Life Alyx. One of the best VR games there is at a very, very cheap price, being one of the best VR games that you need to play when you get a VR. It's a single-player game because they know how to make that atmosphere, they know how to make the plot, they know how to maintain that fidelity and then maintain that characteristics and how caricatures are supposed to be made in a single-player mode, but they don't know how to do live service. So here I applaud. What is the perfect way to made a group of developers? That's the best way possible, is to put Valve in charge of the creative outlet for the settings and the plots, and to put EA for their fucking money, for the funds, and for I want to say Ubisoft for some of the servers and gameplays, but they're fucking horrible. But yeah, the main point is to put Valve in charge of creative process, and to put the leagues, to put Riot for the advertisement. Because holy fuck, I don't play League, but Jesus Christ, their songs are so good.
I feel like the Riot song department rivals that of the musical giants in the gacha industry, like Arknights.
Yeah. Like, holy hell.
Riot music is really great.
Yeah.
I don't listen to K-pop at all, but like Popstar and KDA is probably the first ever song I was like, damn, this is good. This is really good.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like when you have an ad giant like Riot, and the thing is also, I feel like comparatively speaking, Riot, both Riot and Valve has their fair share of problems, but Riot does what Valve do not, in that they utilize their resources to the best of their abilities. So what happened with Arcane? They hired the same people who did already do cinematics for them before. They gave them budget, and they said cook.
Cook.
And they cooked.
And they cooked. Yeah, they cooked. They're really good at using their resources, as opposed to Valve with live service games. They just don't know how to maintain it at all, using the right people to do it because they thought they can do it, but they can never do it.
Or, for example, another thing is that you have the RPG of the Ruined King they did. They hired people who are pretty good at the whole sprite RPG thing, 3D, and they made them do the game. That actually made a lot of people enjoy the event much more than what they initially did it before, right? This iteration was much more interesting to them than it was before. And they made it a game. As the game sold pretty well, and they earned a good buck from it, and they expanded. Like, I'm pretty sure and they also know where to cut their losses. I'm pretty sure they kind of shelved the whole MMO project for now. They had.
Yeah.
At least they know how to cut their losses. A lot of the AAA developers would basically go out of their way to finish the game, ship it, and have it suck. But they shipped it.
They ship it for a quick buck, and that kind of works because, well, what they're gonna lose? Their dignity. No one fucking plays games nowadays that has dignity anyway. So
yeah, exactly.
So it's a cash grab thing that's keep happening in modern games.
That's basically what's happening to Dragon Age actually right now. Like genuinely, what I believe is happening to Dragon Age. The Dreadwolf, Dreadlord, whatever the fuck it's called.
They just ship the shit out without like.
Yeah,
even,
like what's happening
it's like
right
a
now
lost cause
with Dragon Age. They've been developing the game for give or take 7 years at this point. Dragon Age.
So that's a lot of cycles for
They probably restarted the game cycle several times at this point. Several times. There's been so many crunch, and you know what they rolled out? Instead of a detailed RPG system, which BioWare is known for, it's a quick brain dead slasher, third person.
Oh god.
Dragon Age has lost its identity entirely.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
And you know what? I'm usually not the person who makes fun of creative people, right? And voice actors, because I'm a bit of a voice actor myself. But like when I listened to the demo, let me just give you the timestamp I found.
Oh boy, it's the voice actor talk. There's two voice actor here. So we're about to go ham on this shit.
Yeah, like just listen to this. Just listen to this. I'm gonna post it in the chat. Dragon Age.
You can play it on stream. Yeah.
The Veilguard gameplay. Here they go. I don't want to give them any room for copyright striking me.
Jeez.
Okay, so tell me. Let me share with the timestamp. I'm gonna share with the timestamp so you know exactly. Jump immediately. Listen to this and tell me. If they were given to any direction whatsoever.
I'm ready for the worst. Oh god.
I've never seen anything like it. The tremors are getting worse.
The tremors are getting worse. We got demons.
Oh god.
We got demons.
We got demons. Who voices like that?
I'm kind of curious about this because like there's gotta be a conversation. How little are the voice actors paid for them to think that putting their names on this fucking voice acting is even remotely a good idea? Yeah, like this is genuinely terrifying.
This is genuinely bad, like genuinely bad.
Yeah.
And it's just like imagine if someone were like. We both worked for the industry, we know. Imagine if someone like walked into us like stuff, just like read whatever. Like I imagine that's how it would be directed. Just like read whatever. How do I read it? How do I need to read it? Is there like panicked? Is there like
you gotta ask questions about like what kind of what kind of context it is and what kind of voice do you want? And they're like, yeah, just do it.
And then like it seems to me like this lady, the lady in a funny hat, her voice actor is like 5 seconds away from like whatever. Like they don't give a fuck. The voice actors do not give a fuck.
I can literally just redub this right now and make it better. Like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
like literally,
Jesus.
for context for people who don't understand, they read the lines in the thick of action as the demons approach them. Oh, demons! We have demons.
We have demons. It's like we have demons.
We have demons. Like how we speak normally. We have demons.
Yeah.
We have demons, guys.
Hey guys,
Come on.
guys, come on,
Demons.
man! We did
Demons.
demons. There's your tower, guys. This tower. No, actually, that has more emotion than the voice actor had.
No.
There's a tower.
Let me try to replicate it. I need to actually try to
They need to try to be that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a tower over there.
Perfect. That was perfect. Bit too
That's
much
a wrap.
emotion, but yeah.
That's a wrap. Oh my God! What the? Okay, go back to the times before the cutscene begins and just look at the. Oh my God! Who greenlit this? Did they have no playtesters? You see that black screen with the white text and just like, the team discovers Sola's hideouts in the Illuvian Gate, the portal he's used to escape the city of of Minrathis. They step through the gate. You can't show that fucking thing in the freaking cutscenes. Like,
Wait, what?
Like, okay, 10:07.
Wait, what? Yo, what is
They literally just
What?
they just
The
put
team
the
discovers Solus' high. What? What is this?
they just put the narrative, like the entire context of
What's
the
with the
cutscene.
font? What is that font? It look. This looks like a PowerPoint.
This is a PowerPoint. Like, oh
so
my
bad.
God, it is utterly who green like they gotta have a horrible like director to be even remotely looking at this and go, yep, I want this to be
This is their
have my name
grand.
on it.
This is their grand reveal trailer, by the way.
Oh, this is the official gameplay reveal.
This is the official gameplay reveal. Yeah.
What are they thinking?
I don't know. And people and this is still better than what their reveal trailer is.
Oh my God.
Let me show you this trailer that they decided to use for this gritty near apocalypse game.
I just want to know, is the studio non-native English speaking studios?
It's BioWare.
It's BioWare.
Then why is it this broke? Like this horrendous?
No, look, listen to look at this trailer. This is the context. This is the game where the world is about to end. Demons are about to flood everything. This is supposed to be dark and gritty fantasy game.
Oh
Now look
God,
at
it's the
trailer.
badass character trope. Oh no, the story writing is already horrible. No. Why are they making a badass? Why? Why are they? Why? Why is why?
What is this?
Look at this Fortnite ass fucking trailer. Look at this.
The detective.
The detective.
It kind of reminds me of like the Suicide Squad like intro,
Oh,
like introducing all the characters.
Javelin,
The Veil Jumper.
Deadshot.
The Veil Jumper. Look at the tone which they use. Also, like the
Why this music?
yeah, the spawn is also on the 55th second. What about Darkspawn? You know the things that basically were the main villains of the first game that massacred hundreds of thousands of people and are terrifying monsters that everyone is afraid of. What about Darkspawn?
Oh my God, everything is wrong here. Why the music? Who directs this? I don't want. This is so wrong in every fundamental aspect.
And the voice acting is like, act like you don't give a fuck. Like that's what they were given in this trailer.
What the fuck?
It's just like,
Why would
yeah,
they do this?
yeah. This is the apocalypse. Nothing will stand in front of us and between us and the pack of demons. Yeah.
Why would they do this? I don't understand. This is actually this is catastrophic in every aspect. Because like, from my perspective as a writer, like you're writing a story about like a very gritty society that's at the brink of destructions. So no matter what you do not write your characters in a badass and sarcastic way. That is for satirical storylines, not for a serious storylines. If you're pointing out the destructions, you make that destruction important, or else you're negating the entire point of the story.
You don't understand. A lot of the young people that are in the writing teams now consider this brain rot. They actually think it's cool.
What in the
Like, it's cool for not this context. Like, what the hell is this? they literally Avengers fight it. Like, what the hell? These are the new Avengers.
There is a certain cool aspect to that thing in the right context. However, they started shoving this sort of thing into everything, and I expect like half of the trailers that come out on fantasy games, I expect them to go, "What? We're kind of Silence? We're kind of Suicide Squad."
Yeah, literally.
Bro, this is not how satires work. This is like people are being too serious with satires and too like non-serious for anything that's supposed to be serious. Like they don't know what satire is and irony anymore. This is not satire. This is contradiction. Yeah. You're not supposed to write your story against your own premises.
The first comment in this video of official trailer trailer. Perhaps I judged you too harshly, Dragon Age 2.
The most shocking thing about the trailer was that BioWare left the comments open.
Yeah, and it's just like, what else? Like, what else do you expect from here? Like, and the same thing happened in the reveal gameplay trailer. The demons. Maybe they didn't really have much of a form before, right? But then look at the 11, the battle that happens from 11:51. Look at the gameplay. Look at that gameplay.
Right.
Just look at it. Observe how little you can observe, and the amount of particles on the screen.
Okay, right. That's a lot of. What's with the font? Why use this font for every game nowadays? Couldn't you just have your own font?
Yeah, and look at the amount of flashy things on the screen.
That's okay.
Do you understand what's happening? I don't.
No, there's AOE happening and the attacks, but you can right. it's very hard to understand it. It's overwhelming, of course.
Yeah, and also all the flashy lights in the background, the obnoxious rain filter, the fact that the pride demon glows like a Christmas tree in a bright neon purple. You know, the threatening demon that's supposed to be. And you know the RPG choice later that happens when you have the chance to stop Varric from going in, right?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a bad idea, or yes, I think it's a good idea. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's a Genshin-fied dialogues where you have two choices but none of them freaking matters.
Yep, it's basically at this point is just like which party members you want to approve you. Like if you disagree with him, you go like, I gotta try to reach him, and you go, and it goes anywhere. If you agree with him, it's just like, attaboy, and goes anyway.
It took us a decade to understand that Telltale's The Walking Dead is an illusion of decision making, and it took us 10 minutes to prove this in one game that's been poorly written.
Yeah, it's just like.
Like I don't understand what are they just. This is like when you're making stories, when you're making things, you do not like you think of it as your children. You think of it as something that you created. So when you put that name on it, you are obliged that this is something that you create. So they have zero dignity and zero thought when they think and they look at this and go like, okay, this is probably not the best idea to go through. But we're probably just gotta ship it anyway and put my name on it. And every single bit of shames and negativity that follows is something that I'll just be earning onto because this is the part of art. Is that what people think nowadays? Is that what the trajectory of like creative process is anymore?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just like I look at this kind of thing, right? I look at these things, and I understand that I am too old for this shit. I am too old.
Old man.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's just like, I don't know.
Grandpa to you.
Yeah. At this point, I'm very much like, I'm excited more for gacha games, but because I know at least they'll have a decent story that knows its tone.
Yeah. AAA games nowadays it's just not it.
I don't know. Like I don't know why people still find them in themselves to get excited about this kind of stuff, right? Because some people I watch, some people like what are you for?
That's what they all make. That's the sound that all makes. It's just that.
Yeah. It's just like it's excited sounds of a brain dead fan.
Oh,
Like it's just it's just like I don't know. Like because you have these people who have absolutely no brain activity and going like, yeah, this is good. Supposed fans saying this is good. Fans.
It's a terrifying feeling to realize that what you view as inappropriate back in the days is something that they no longer value as inappropriate and as a norm. That's what growing up make me feel like. It's like, holy fuck, the Gen Z nowadays are very hard to understand, huh?
Yeah.
Like they're looking at the fast food lack of character thing that is Fortnite and look at me and go, yep, that's a good game. And I'm here like venting, giving them 12 pages worth of essays telling them that character is important for a video game. So they go like, nope, I like Master Chief fighting Rick and Morty. That sounds like fun.
It is very fun. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's very fun. Yeah, when you bring activities at freaking single digits, of course. If you don't think, of course, it's gotta be fun. Everything's fun. Looking at a freaking rock rolling down the hill is also fun. Why don't you do that?
That's the same argument. Like I still cannot believe that there were several arguments in games' favor that say, oh, believe me, it gets better after nth amount of hours. That's one argument. Or
no, it doesn't.
It's much better with friends. Yeah, I would say shitting in a circle is also better with friends. Getting bludgeoned by rocks, it might be also a little better with friends. Like there's a lot of things I can name that are marginally better if you have friends along the way, right? That does not make the thing that you're doing any better.
It's about the friend at that point. It's not about the thing that you're doing at that point.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like that's the same thing. Starfield, for example, that's a recent one. I played a little bit of it, right? And I was like looking at it, and I was like, okay.
Theo, have you done that before?
I have not done that before. Don't worry, that game.
Okay.
And it's just like, I played it, and it's just the game is everything Bethesda is bad at without everything Bethesda is good at.
Oh dear God.
So yeah, you know how Skyrim is vast. It's cool. You kind of travel around and you like go into like you have a quest. So you go in and you go on foot because you might miss some cool thing. You get attacked by a dragon along the way. Okay, I'm gonna kill it. Fine. And then you find a random cave that you never visited before, and you go like, well, okay, I'm here. Might as well. And along the way on the quest, that's already 40 minutes to an hour of just fun gameplay, right? Not to mention all the roleplay opportunities you have along the way. That's the thing. However, in Starfield, you cannot, and I repeat, in a starship game, you cannot travel from planet to planet.
What?
On a starship.
Wait, why? Why? Wait,
Without
what?
a loading screen.
Then how does that... Huh?
To travel between planets, you need a loading screen. To travel on a planet, you need a loading screen. To travel from the ship to the planet, you need a loading screen. To go into the building, you need a loading screen.
It's the illusion of open world, when in reality it's just levels after levels of linear paths instead. Oh dear God.
There's 600 planets, and all of them are progressively generated fields of nothing.
Oh no, it's No Man's Sky over again.
The thing is, with No Man's Sky, it's actually good now.
Bethesda.
Yeah, they made a change, but
modders
I guess
finished the game
Starfield
because the devs don't want to.
Yeah, instead of actually following in the footsteps, instead of actually doing the game in the footsteps of what's it called, the Sean Murray and his team, right? Who actually made it a fully developed universe that you can travel with without any loading screens. You can just drop on any planet and travel across them. You cannot travel on the planet in any way, shape, or form other than on foot.
Oh, what the okay, right.
You cannot pilot your ship on the planet. The only way you pilot your ship is outside of a planet in a box that you can dogfight in.
That is quite of a questionable and then marketing that as an open world traversal thing. So it's a shadow of itself compared to Skyrim, I say.
It's a shadow of itself. It doesn't really have much of a...
Can't wait to Skibidi Riz the dragon in Skyrim.
There's also not much of a writing department on that front. You know what? You know the... I'm pretty sure you're not going to play that game because you're going to die before you go to that point. So I'm going to spoil it.
Oh boy.
The ending is... And I'm shit you not. The ending is after you go through the entire story plot. The ending is that you go in and you start New Game Plus.
Excuse me? What? No ending?
There's an ending of you traveling to the center of the multiverse, and then you travel to the next world, and it's exactly the same as the New Game Plus.
I'm gonna stop myself before I repeat myself and beat on a dead horse of how to write a good story.
Yeah, like this dog shit is what they consider AAA dream project open world space game.
Wait, isn't there like a new term for AAA? It's like quadruple A.
Yeah, quadruple A. It's the quadruple A game.
Skull and Bones said that, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder what they will be.
And it's
And
just
also, I just realized for the past 2 hours, I'm gonna send you a picture. Can you put that on screen?
which one?
The one that I sent in the DMs. Can you just put that on the? Can you just put that on your OBS?
Oh, okay, yeah, I will.
Because that's what we have been doing for the past 2 hours.
Yeah, that's correct. Very correct, honestly.
4A. It's worse than most indie games.
Do excuse us, Chichu. Just two old men yelling at clouds.
Yeah, this is...
That's fine.
Yeah, you have also a perspective because I am far too cynical for this shit.
There's a lot of pent-up emotions I can feel.
Okay.
I think we also have a spectrum here. Is that I don't know about you, Chichu, but like I'm more of a competitive player, and now like more of a casual player now. I'm more focused on like FPS and story-driven games.
Why the fuck it's always like this? Okay, my thing on subscription, it yells "pog" loudly. So Neo's saying, "You see, I'm a competitive player." Apparently excited someone.
What the?
I'm a competitive player, and then suddenly I hear randomly, millisecond later, "pog."
Pog.
It's like, well, my grandpa just died. Fuck.
Oh no.
But yeah, it's like I'm also I have a certain behavior towards games in that I really appreciate good design and I really appreciate good stories. But also I'm not someone who just like sits down and says, I need story for everything, right? Like I can play roguelikes, I can play competitive games, I play RTS games. RTS games are in my blood. I'm a Slav.
Well, for some reason that's something that I can do. Like, I want a story when I'm playing a game, no matter if it's like a subtextual one or a on the nose story, that like a story game, or even like a how do I explain this? Like, I can't sit down and play competitive games anymore, like Valorant and CS, because for me that just lacks substance, and I feel like I'm doing something that just doesn't feel like I'm doing anything other than
that's fair.
like,
That's fair. I feel like the competitive games have their own like story arc to yourself that you kind of have to invent for yourself.
I'm gonna sound like I'm very narcissistic for this sense, but like I've spent upwards of 20,000 hours in my life perfecting an art of my own, which is my mechanical skills and first-person shooter games. And I feel like I've hit a peak at this point with my abilities, and there's nowhere else to go other than just like, you know, pick up new games and learn their own ways. But
also, guys, stretch.
I'm tired.
No.
Listen to me, bad boy.
Stop being a shrimp. Stop
Foxing around. Okay.
Well, how long have you been playing FPS games, Chichi?
Oh, since I was 6.
And would you say that you're good at like FPS games? Like, what kind of FPS games you're playing?
So when I was younger, I played a lot of Garry's Mod and Team Fortress 2.
Oh fuck yeah!
Played those games, but then I started gravitating towards Rainbow Six Siege, and then from Rainbow Six Siege, I think Rainbow Six Siege I played that for like 2 years straight, from 2018 to 2020, and then I started playing more Genshin Impact in 2020 in lockdown, and then I switched to Valorant after that. Like, that was the main game I play. So I've been playing Valorant since 2020.
Well, God bless your soul.
God bless your goddamn soul.
But here's the thing. I have a very like different outlook on like competitive games, because like I know for me I'm better than my friends.
Yeah.
I know that I'm better than them. I can consistently get like top of the leaderboard just fine. But my goal now is like, I know that I can probably push myself to high ranks if I really wanted to. If I dedicated my entire life all of the time playing Valorant, playing Rainbow Six Siege, I probably could reach like top rank. Yeah, I can. But I don't want to do that. That's boring. I want to have fun. I want to have cool funny moments and stuff like that.
Yes.
So my goal in these games is just to play, have fun. If I do something cool, I do something cool. If I win, that's a bonus.
I think the thing is with Valorant, and that's a lot of what I found to be the most interesting content about the game actually, is that when you play this game, right? You want to play something that is more arcadey, right? You don't want to be really playing anything that is more like serious, competitive. You want to play something arcadey. You want to play something like Rush Mode, where all of the funny and fun people actually hang out, right? And that's where you actually see most of the content creators who do this kind of stuff. Like I used to watch the shorts of a guy called Schrodinger Lee. And he constantly gets into weird and funny situations with people on VCs, and he met several of his friends that he talks with now through Valorant Rush Mode, the thing, right? And they just fuck around. That's what they do. They don't really do competitive stuff. The only time he actually goes like super hard on something is when it's for a joke. Right, like for example, it's like if you top frag now, I'll send you feet pics.
He's Schrodinger Lee is kind of like part of the reason why Valorant has that stigma around it. It's like, oh, I will ooh every time you get a kill, or I will ara every time you blah 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 or something like that. That's Schrodinger Lee is like one of the people who started that.
Just like an absolute like digress here about this is that as much as I don't really have that much of an opinion towards this, I cannot open my mic when I'm playing Valorant because every single time when I open my mic, I have not played that much Valorant per se, but the only few times I play Valorant, I play on like casuals and a bit of competitive and ranked, and I got into a match with 3 other girls and 1 dude that's gay. And I know for certain that if I open my mic for a split second, they're gonna start talking about things that's just completely out of the question. And I was just like, let me play the goddamn game.
Yeah.
So, like for me that's fun. Like for me, I feel like that's a really funny way to fuck around and find out. I don't really mind that kind of thing. So it kind of lessens the anger I would have otherwise felt onto the game, because I'm not good. Like I'm not really that good at shooters. That's just how it is. Because I didn't dedicate the time to actually learn how to play them properly, right? I didn't really dedicate a lot of time to get those reflexes done. And when I do play them, it's not really to a level where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna be playing, I'm gonna be going in the tournament.
But like,
what do you mean? You're good.
Yeah, you're good. There's an absolute opposite side of the story here about like I think what she said there was just
Hello,
very accurate
waving,
about this.
hand wave.
It is the fact that you want to have fun while knowing the fact that your friend is worse than you. At some point. But for me, I'm struggling with the idea that, you know, freaking Uncle Ben says, with great power comes great responsibility. Like most of the times when I'm playing with my friends on Apex, I feel frustrated not because that they did bad, it's because I could have done better.
Yeah, that's
fair.
Like, that's fair.
I always ended up being the one that's like fucking dual wingmanning and well like actually trying hard and doing 1v2s and make sure that before I go down, I do enough damage so that the rest of my friends can take care of that one guy who's low health, so that I can guarantee the fight to be won so they can have fun instead of just keep looking at the freaking lobby screen. So like I feel like I'm stressed when I'm playing competitive games, especially when I'm playing with friends. I feel like I'm always the one who is in need to do the things that I can't do with the best of my abilities when I'm playing competitive games, that I end up not having fun. Most of the times, nowadays when I'm playing.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like what I enjoy in certain RTS games is that, right, despite there be a big competitive scene, right, there's a big competitive scene, obviously, there's 1v1 and such like that, but there's also always an option to just play PvE. RTS include a lot of the PvE content that you can just do. Like I play all the time when I play StarCraft 2. I usually play co-op mode because it's just the most fun I feel in the game.
But that's not a thing in TF2. That's not a thing in. Oh, if you count MVM, but MVM is a whole entire toxic story. But
that's a different.
That's a whole different story there. But like, that's not a thing for multiplayer games, especially the modern multiplayer games like Fortnite, like battle royale games, or Apex, or even Valorant. You know, it's not easy to let go of that when you have that ability.
To be fair, Fortnite is not exactly the most high skill ceiling game ever, especially when it comes to no build stuff.
Okay, no build, yeah. Because if you're talking about build,
no builds, yeah.
Because if you're talking about builds, you're talking about like those fucking 12-year-olds sniffing like glues and cocaine mixed with each other while doing freaking 90s at split seconds. I'm not about that. Fuck that shit.
No, like genuinely, I don't think I do believe I know that there's a big disparity between people who play no builds and people who play builds. I heard the opinion that if you if you don't do builds, that you're just not good enough. Like that kind of elitist opinion. I'm like, no, I just want to have fun.
Elitist,
Shut the fuck up, you try hard baby. I just want to have fun.
Yeah.
I just want to say this is probably the most political I've ever been in my entirety of the stream. Glad I'm not on my channel.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I can be your shield, baby.
you realize the lyrics and immediately change in that split second. I can hear the realization.
I can be your shield, baby.
This is the most freaking political I'm ever gonna be, because oh god, this is something that I can't talk about, but it's always been on my mind.
This is a fun
time.
podcast.
Thank you. Also, hello, Queen.
This is a fun podcast. I'm glad you enjoy that.
Yeah. I feel like
this kind of is a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
This is what my Talks in the Library series was supposed to be, honestly. Just like several people talking, and 3 to 4 people, two people just talking. So I decided to just put it under the Talks in Library thing, since the Helldivers 2 got cancelled. So here we are.
Yeah.
Well, we got canceled.
Yeah, and we got a late Fox edition bonus.
Hi guys.
Yeah, bonus Fox. That's like
it's one hell of a relief to be able to talk about these kind of things. So
yeah, like sometimes you just want to chat about things that bother you about certain situations, and you don't necessarily think it would be correct for your channel. So here I am. Hello.
And there goes all the future sponsor deals. Just like, yeah, fuck you, AAA companies. Now Ubisoft is never gonna sponsor me for any games possible.
Yeah, I don't mind. Genuinely, I don't mind. I feel like a lot of the game sponsorships that are recently happening around here, like I feel like even a lot of the big YouTubers don't really get those, because like when they play the game and they say this is shit, rightfully so.
Well, like if Zaneless, well, how many Zaneless is there? Fucking
Zaneless.
What's the name of
Zone Zero.
Yeah,
Zaneless Zone Zero. If that would have sponsors, yeah, that looks like a fun one.
Yeah.
Has it started yet?
It will start. It will be out tomorrow.
Oh,
it's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
It's coming out on 4th. Yeah.
I don't know.
Fuck.
My Genshin.
I didn't know that. I would have. Damn it! Wait, it's a pre-launch. Wait, hold on.
It's already available for pre-download. Yes.
Oh, why did I not know about this? I want to play this game. Oh my god! Yes, I can get game.
Yeah, it's coming out.
How big is this?
50 gigabytes. It's like 50 gigabytes. It's just like
tomorrow or in 10 hours. The time zones confuse me.
What
Gosh, why is it downloaded into my C drive? Wait, hold on. I'll put it into my games drive.
Oh man, I don't know. Genshin is already taking a long time on my life.
It comes out 7 p.m. Pacific on 4th.
I don't know what is that in Antarctic time, so.
I don't know what that is in UK time.
Okay, let me tell you, 7 p.m. Pacific. That's
What is it in +0?
TGT +0. That's 2 p.m.
Oh, okay, right. So that's okay. Just because Theo knows about this, but I forgot to mention that in the chat before we began here. I was about to do that for the prep, but I got it.
No, excuse me, 2 a.m.
Just tell us how many hours.
Oh,
for
2
you.
a.m.
It should be
Yeah.
the
Oh my
same
fuck!
for
Oh no!
everyone.
Oh no!
Yeah, it comes out 5 a.m. for me, so it's 2 a.m. for GMT plus 0.
Okay, right.
Okay, that means I won't be.
You have enough sleep. You have enough sleep sheets.
Well, but I woke up at a reasonable time, so I'm gonna be still tired by the time it comes out.
Okay, fair. But it's for new games, though. Come on, you can do this.
It's not Project Mugen, so like I'm not gonna.
Oh
be
God,
too
no!
fussed
Oh no!
about it.
Oh no! Oh no!
3 a.m. UK time, I think.
We need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. It's not a Project Moon fan. Oh no!
No, Mugen.
Oh no!
No, Project Mugen is no, it's not. That's not what you think. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God, Jesus.
Oh, what do you think I said? Project Mugen, as in like the Spider-Man anime game, driving thing, whatever.
Right. No, fine. I was like, thank God, it's not Project Moon.
What did you think I said?
Project Moon.
Project? No.
Project Mugen is not real
Thank
shit.
fucking
You
God, 'cause,
wake
like,
up.
like so far, there's 3 people preaching at me about freaking Project Moon games that I'm forced to play. Like,
Yeah. Project
two
Mugen.
of
Project
these-
Mugen is an open world gacha game that is going to be coming out at some
Yeah,
point.
Okay,
it's-
right.
Zach, it's going to be real. It's gonna come out, okay? It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out.
Cope.
No, it's gonna come out. I swear. This it looks so good.
No, I believe it will. It will.
Spider-Man is not on PC. Yeah, I want to play Spider-Man 2, and that's like the closest thing I'm gonna get.
Yeah, the traversal system is actually kind of really cool on Project Mugen because you
Yeah,
can.
they have parkour, they have driving with cars, they have skateboarding, they have Spider-Man web swinging. Like, what more could you want? There's probably gonna be a flying character, probably. Like,
Oh,
come on.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The,
I just wanted to play the game.
the traversal systems are gonna be really, really fun.
Yeah. That's what I wanted in Genshin. Like being able to fly. That would be so cool.
Oh, you know that they made too much money to to do anything innovative.
Yeah.
for the game.
Yep. Honestly, Genshin at this point, Genshin Impact is just kind of like a maintenance project.
Yeah, it's a textbook one for Helldivers.
Yeah, it's just like
they don't need to renovate for it.
you know the thing is, I can't believe I'm mentioning this guy, but like for no matter how controversial he is, Tecton said a really fun thing before. And that he's like he was ranting about Genshin. He was just like, yeah, I love this game. I used to love this game, and he was ranting about it. And people look at 4 dead patches and they in a row, and they say this is good, actually.
Yeah, literally.
And the amount of
all you need
code.
to do is look at Honkai Star Rail and see how bad it is. You know?
Yeah,
And you're from
yeah.
the same company. Like, come on.
Yeah, the 4 dead patches with no Archon quests and no new story additions, and you just like you look at it and go, oh, so what do you think about that, players? This is fine. And that's all considering how dog shit the writing is.
Even when a story comes out, the story is not like anything important. Like, have you guys played the recent like Archon quest?
The one where the 2 meet. Yeah, every single time we meet.
Oh, yay! They meet again.
so
They
many
finally
fun
meet
limited
each other.
event modes that are
But you're
gone.
not gonna remember this. Oh, you're not gonna remember it because it's inside this plane of existence. You can't remember it. What the fuck is the point of the fucking story then? If you're going to interact with each other and they're gonna do all these lore beats, and then it's like, oh, it was just a dream. Like, what the fuck is the point of it? Like, if nobody remembers it, what is the point? Like, I really loved like where the direction of Genshin's Impact story is going. I am really interested in it. But if they keep throwing in stuff like that, it's so stupid. Like, what the hell?
I think they have completely
Edging
lost
Impact,
the
with
direction
Lau.
that they wanted to do in the first place for a margin of time since they yeah.
Oh yeah, the thing
Like, I
is,
remember
Mondstadt, and I was like, I'm looking also. I'm someone who tried Genshin Impact. I also tried Genshin Impact, right, on this channel.
Yeah.
I played a little bit. I looked at the writing and went, the writing quality for me, the person who wants to pay attention 100%, I wanted to die after 2 streams.
But to be honest, like from someone who's been playing Genshin on day one, it was bearable because they don't know how to write a good story since the beginning. They like Honkai Impact was so complicated that they don't that they need to go for newer directions and more planar directions as with Genshin, because Genshin will be open world and it's going to be more accessible for people that's not really into the gacha genre.
As a person who played Genshin and Honkai Impact 3rd, there's nothing complicated about it.
Well, you also play other. No. I think your standard when it comes to RPG storyline games is very different from others.
No. Literally, like what happens is first chapter, cute girl lands on ship attack.
Wait, no.
Cute girl.
How far do you get into this?
I'm chapter 20.
Then you're. Wait, when is chapter 20? What happened in chapter 20?
Is when Hu Tao freaks out.
But no, there's plenty more to go.
Well, yeah, I know there's plenty more to go, and I know there's an arc that revolves around alternate dimensions and shit. That's the most complicated one, I imagine. Yeah, that's
yes.
the Captain Verse thing. I don't know much about Honkai Impact. Like I had like one stream of it going over the story of it, and I was very interested. Like
they come through the
when I
multiverse.
played Honkai Impact, I didn't really pay attention to the story. I just kind of played the game.
New Futao, Fuhua. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking about Fuhua.
I was about to say, I was like,
no, Fuhua. I was thinking about Genshin Impact. I was thinking about Genshin Impact.
Is that a character I don't know?
No, I was thinking about Genshin Impact. That's fine.
Wait, no, okay, right. So I've gone through quite of an incline when it comes to the story complication of Honkai, but it's not going to scale. It's going to scale exponentially more further down the line because they started to bring in more factions and more storylines and more characters inside of it, and overly complicated things. Yeah, and then also put into the multiverse, and then that gets exponentially more.
Yeah, I do know that the multiverse thing is a thing, and it connects to the virtual reality thing. That they have. Yeah. Like I do know that, but like I understand everything perfectly so far.
No, it's quite easy to digest for now, but it's gonna get a lot worse as it gets because they become to write a light novel instead of a gacha storyline at this point.
Oh yeah, I was told. So Zach told me when I was playing through like the first stream. They told me that there was like an actual like chapter where they just started
and there's also
like,
the manga to read.
It's like instead of you playing the game, it's just gonna be an entire like visual novel.
Yeah, so I also started playing in Honkai like when the 7th chapter got in. Like I remember so vividly, like 6 years or 5 years ago when I was playing it, and it was a gameplay like combined with storylines, and you play at least a tiny bit with the characters itself. But towards like chapter 14 to 15, that's when they completely go against that and have literal levels where you spawn in your character and then go through the entire light novels, like plot lines, and then finish that thing completely afterwards. Like you don't get to play the characters, you don't do shit, you just look at the stories and that's it. There's no gameplay.
They might have changed that because I remember playing chapter 14 and 15, running around. Yeah, there was a lot of running around, but they also inserted a lot of fight scenes and gameplay to actually add brevity to it recently.
Well,
yeah,
there is.
Update that, right? Was that?
There is, but they quickly like changed that down the line with chapter 20 and beyond. There are literally like storylines where it's like chapters where it's just a bunch of levels where there's no gameplay at all.
Yeah, I'm on chapter 21, I think, and hasn't happened yet.
You'll see it. You'll see it when it comes.
No, I know there's a lot of text, and there's a lot of actually fully voiced text, which is fun.
Okay.
But like I do know that they actually added a lot of the gameplay additions to it. Like there's distractions that you go all on to rest your head from the narrative, to just beat the shit out of some Honkai beasts. Also, like the first thing I see when I look up Honkai Impact right now is that the recent patch notes included changes to a character's feet.
Excuse me?
What?
They updated the character model's feet.
Oh boy! No way.
Why? Why?
Because old feet were bad, good feet, the new feet now good.
Just bear with me for a second. I just want to say this again. When did the feet people suddenly become so vocal? I don't understand.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't a thing like 10 years ago, and it's suddenly just like everyone's like the feet become like the one of the tags,
No.
the main tag.
No, legitimately. I want to show you this. This is actual patch notes.
I don't want to say.
No, this is actual punch notes. Look at the call.
Wait, what? Improved feet model and texture during golden form.
This is actual patch notes. Let me show you this picture. By the way, I'm gonna replace the Goldman yells at the cloud.
Can you show me the before and after of the feet? I need to see this for research purposes.
Yeah, look at
You
this.
need to be eradicated. That's what you needed to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna show this for a second because this is amazing. This is hilarious. Let me save this screenshot. I'm gonna save this. Downloads. This is what this is.
Instead of fixing the bug chapters, they are fixing feet. Omega lol.
Look at this.
Instead of fixing the bug chapters, they are fixing feet.
Look at this. Look at this. This is actual patch notes.
God.
Look at this. Look
why?
at this shit. This is actual patch notes.
It gives me the same vibes as the Sims 2 patch notes.
Yeah, you now cannot make a baby with a Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
You cannot. What was it? Students can no longer attend ceremonies when they're on fire.
Yeah, students are no longer required to sit in their class as a meteorite is approaching.
Wait, no, it's completely opposite.
Unless they are a child of which they cannot leave school during times, and they will always die.
Oh man. Jeez, why? This is like Valve level of update. Just like, yeah, you know what? We got hackers around fucking places. We got cheats everywhere. We got bugs and
I feel like
visible problems. Yeah, let's just fix the
thing is,
localization.
They need to fix the PowerPoint presentation that are chapters 20 to 22.
But yeah, the thing is, since there is a context to that. Since the game called Girls Frontline 2 came out, which has become controversially popular in China, the quality of the models have scaled upwards incredibly on China.
Holy hell!
Like the model
Girls Frontline has a second game.
Isn't Honkai already really good before?
And like, look at this. I posted it in my server, but the quality of the models, you usually can gauge the quality of the models by the usual stuff, the hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me show you the picture of the hands of the Girls Frontline models. Like, this is just...
I caught a glimpse of it. What the hell's that?
Like this shit. Look at the quality of this.
Oh, why? Oh,
That's some fidelity. Yeah, that's really.
This is
the hand of a mobile game.
This is a mobile game. This is the quality of hand in a mobile game.
Oh my god.
She's got prettier hands than I do. Now I'm sad.
And now, model.
Honkai was good. I mean, what? Honkai was good since the
Okay,
first,
mhm.
the first Valkyrie suit.
Let me dorms.
Anya.
Yeah, I just wanna show you something.
No feet, so
no
unimportant.
feet, so unimportant.
No. That's the thing. I'm about to show you something.
Uh-oh. Oh no. No. Wait. Wait.
Yeah. I apologize to Mita, who will about to see this out of context.
Are you sending in? Oh my god, you're sending in group chat. I thought you sent it in.
Yeah, you're sending the democracy group chat. Mita has no clue what we're talking about. She's just going to see a bunch of hand pics, a bunch of feet pics, and then Dragon Age.
But okay, look at this. This is how detailed the model is for the feet.
Fuck, yo!
This is how
What the
detailed
hell?
the feet are.
Damn, I can see the individual folds of the toe. What the hell?
This is
Okay,
how
hold on.
That's so-
detailed they are.
Hold
Oh
on.
my god.
I can assure you, they motion cap someone's feet for this.
Motion got someone's toes.
They not only motion capped it, they move appropriately too.
So that really proves my point.
There's actual
my God.
there's actual wiggling happening on the toes.
In order to have this much complex muscle group moving around a
Look at this
body
shit.
parts,
God.
You
Look at
need to
this
have-
shit.
you need to
I
have
can
it
see
motion
why.
Look
People
at
have-
this shit.
What
Holy
the hell?
feet.
I can see it now. Oh my god.
Like, and the stockings, there's a variety of in stockings, in black stockings, in white stockings, with no stockings.
Like, look at the ankle. That curve it's very it's very naturally inconsistent. So you cannot do
God.
that with just like
Victorians
game
could
design
never.
group.
Yeah, like, this is insane. When I looked at the first time I looked at the models, I'm pretty sure they used some motion capture for the models because they move incredibly naturally when they chill, when they just chill in the dorms.
Bro, like
What type of game was Girls Frontlines 2?
It's top-down XCOM game.
Oh, it's an XCOM like game. Oh wait, yeah. It was one of the games I was interested in.
It is good, like,
But now I'm
genuinely.
even more interested.
It's genuinely good. It's genuinely good. Like, I played it.
Can I? Wait, is it only in China? Can we global?
Yes, you can play it if you have the Bilibili account.
I'm in.
you can see a deprivation of sanity as the chat goes down. It's just it's collab picture, okay, fine.
It
And
can-
then like Dragon's Age trailers, and then
Girls
like patch
Frontline
notes
2
of
come
feet in
out?
it, and then like
The
details of the photos.
Girls Frontline 2 has been out for a year already, man, my guy.
Oh my god. And it's just a
It's been out already for a year. I mean, let me see.
Yeah,
Is there
the group chat is fucked.
It's fine. It's okay.
The girl is there a girl's front line? Someone ask. Zach asked like,
Yeah. And like
It's
Frontline
gone
too.
so under the radar.
yeah, because it's only in
Yeah,
China
it's also under the
currently.
radar. Yeah, it's only China. Yeah.
The full model, by the way, just for context. Look at how
we don't need more content.
that's full model. Full model. It's not focused on the fit.
Not green.
Like,
Green,
it's still really good. You know what I mean?
You want the green stockings?
0 out of 10, not green.
You want the green stockings?
Green stockings. They will not show on green screen.
Oh boy. Why?
But the fact that you can see fucking wrinkles on these.
Is it just me, or like I think I'm looking at this too realistically to associate the anime face with the rest of the body, because the rest of the body is very natural.
Yeah, like look at this.
It feels weird to see an anime head.
Yeah, like at least it fits.
Linked to the body.
Like it fits, but the movements are supernatural. Like even the proportions, the body proportions are surprisingly realistic.
This is what happens when you talk more than 2 hours. It just goes downhill.
Start to evolve.
Yeah, I mean,
they're evolving just backwards.
Backwards, evolving just backwards. Exactly. That's. I mean, it's good to have a weird discussion sometimes. But like in general, I feel like the game's appeal is the quality of the models, but also the fact that it's actually legitimately challenging. Like legitimately.
Yeah, XCOM games are always pretty challenging.
Yeah, it's a story, obviously, right? You have a story, and also what surprised me incredibly, is the fact that the protagonist has a face and is voiced.
Oh.
And does not have amnesia.
Ah. Great. For once.
Yeah, this is the same protagonist from Girls Frontline 2, just 10 years later, apparently. And you wake up. This is the prologue.
No amnesia. No way.
And you wake up first. First you wake up, and you have been drinking.
Wait, did you put the feet photo on stream? I just realized that.
Huh?
Yeah, you did. You put the feet on stream.
Yeah, I put the feet on stream for a while. Yeah, but I took them off. Don't worry. You had feet above your head for like 2 minutes.
Okay, dude, sorry. I digress. Do continue.
Yeah, just like the prologue goes, you wake up, you have an important mission you're doing as a mercenary organization, since you kind of dropped out of the army since the first game apparently and became a mercenary leader, and you travel in your moving base, right? And there was a big party that happened before the night, and you wake up and they fake you out thinking that this is gonna be the amnesia scene, but then suddenly you realize you've been just blackout drunk, so wake up with a hangover.
What a way to get into the game.
Yeah, and then you get suddenly attacked by some forces, and like everything gets messed up, the base gets messed up, and you get kidnapped.
Where did the feet come in?
And then you
Good question.
And then you return back after being saved by the units that remain back, right? And you have a limited amount of characters at the start. You only have 2, then 3, and then you can deploy the full 4 squad, right?
How's the feet of those 2 characters?
Amazing feat. Don't worry. There is a whole dorm system in the game that later opens up later, where you can just look at the girls
so
vibing.
you can see their feet up close and personal.
You can zoom in as much as you want.
Face orange.
Oh my god!
nails.
Is there any green characters?
I'm pretty sure, maybe yes. Sure.
Face with
It's
tears
like-
of joy.
Yeah.
Face with tears of joy.
I am.
I swear, you guys, I'm not normally like this.
Still too late. This is the first time we talk, and you're talking about this.
Yeah.
Body green covering eyes.
Too late.
Hello,
But
with
with a
a
Oh
question
question
jeez,
mark.
there's an apostle here. Hey.
How's it going there, Sora?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, yeah. For context,
Hello?
Helldiver was not possible because
Yeah.
one of us overslept and the other person couldn't come. So, yeah, we
Hi
just have to
guys.
wait there.
I want. Oh my god! I can't believe Theodore overslept. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Freak you.
Like, Theodore was the host of the collab.
Your
Like, I can't
impression
believe they
is forever
overslept.
there
Like,
now.
jeez.
Face
Like,
with
now, personally,
tears
like, I
of
wouldn't do that. It's so
joy.
unprofessional.
Also, like I did want to comment on it, but I must. The way you said it, and the other person couldn't come.
What? Wait.
Well, he's a bit nervous, okay? So he couldn't really come during the time.
Cemeteros, performance issues.
Yeah, he was a bit of a performance issues. He was very nervous about it, so he needed to take a break.
Yeah, he couldn't come immediately.
God.
He couldn't come.
Oh my god.
He needed like
No warning.
a little time to like hype himself up before he could come.
You know, I mean, think about really stupid. Just like imagine the trio of us. We form a group. The group is called Noog. It's Goom backwards.
Noog.
Undefined face with tears
It's a
of
Noog swag.
joy.
Noog watch.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Yeah, it's the Noogs. We're the Noogs.
Where the Noog's at?
Yeah, where the Noogs at, huh? You're late, huh?
Hammer, hammer, hammer.
hammer. We're getting
Oh
bugged.
man. Yeah, this is a great way to talk to you for the first time there.
Yeah, this is the.
Yeah.
This
Oh
is
my
the-
god, it's so nice to meet you guys.
Oh my god, so
Like,
nice.
oh my god, like,
oh my god, so nice to meet you,
Like,
man.
yes.
Yes. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Like,
It's
oh
so
my
nice
god,
meeting you. Oh
guys,
my
like,
god, you're
Like, oh my
you're
god,
just so
talk
cute.
talk
Oh my-
about the feet of these girls. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like, your feet so gorgeous. It's all like, oh, I
Slay.
I just can't. I like slay. Yes.
Bonding over feet
Bonding
like
over
real
feet like
bros.
real brothers.
Yeah.
Bonding over
Oh,
fate. I guess you know what? I guess that doesn't defeat the process.
Oh yeah, us. Undefined.
Oh, I hate you. No,
oh
no.
my, oh my god, bro. Oh my.
It's here. It's here.
Jumps out the window, I see cat.
It's a very feet in conversation.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Get your ass on, man.
I guess
God.
this was a really good feature of the stream.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna leave you guys to it. That ain't no no way. I need to eat.
Okay,
Bruh,
I
like,
need to
what is-
eat.
Wait, no. What time is it for? Okay, so it's 12 in the morning for Mita.
Cold face.
She's gotta come up and see the
Body
freaking
green
feet
covering
things.
eyes.
Yeah, that's the first
That
message
joke
she's gonna
didn't
see
feed
as
you.
soon as she comes back into the chat. She'll just see a big picture of feet laying on the counter.
Oh, I'm doing the freaking Rick Grime
All
thing
right,
now.
boys,
Oh
time
no,
to step
no,
it down now.
no, oh no.
Mind you, by the way, she hasn't spoken to you yet, so she does.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Wait, hold on. So
We
so
haven't
so
VC'd. We haven't talked in like chat ever. Like,
Right,
VC
so-
chat.
So now we
So-
imagine what
so-
your first impression is gonna be. Just me posting feet and you saying sorry, Mita, in advance.
what is the acquaintances here? So should you have not talked to Theo before, or have you guys done things?
No. I think I've seen Theo before in like just scrolling around, but we inside a server we were both in.
Oh yeah.
We
Also,
posted like
I-
we need
I-
Helldivers too. So.
I know Mita for like 4 months at this point.
Okay, right. So me and Theo are the only two that's really acquainted.
No, I know
For now.
Mita
Yes.
for 4 months. Like we have talked continuously over the time, over the 4 months. So that's fine. She knows I'm a psychopath. That's fine.
Oh no.
And now she's gonna prove that fact after waking up and seeing all this pictures.
Yeah, just me posting random anime girl feet pictures. That's fine, and hand pictures.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Just Dragon Age,
Hands and feet.
Dragon Age morphing into hands and feet. Standard conversation. Just
Definitely.
just normal conversation. Standard day.
Yeah.
I guess someone really had to step it up.
I need you to stop 10 minutes ago.
Oh my god.
Face with
time-
tears of
the time to
joy.
seize
Face
was 10
with
minutes ago.
Tears of joy.
Holy fuck. Okay. Well, that's a way to introduce ourselves.
I mean,
Great.
whatever, it's fine. This is how the most interesting groups are born, by talking about the most unhinged factors of our lives.
Talking about feet and how did we go from Dragon Age into feet?
I
How did
feel
this
like
happen?
surrounded by high schooler boys.
We went from
We started talking about politics of Valve and like EA, and then we were now talking about feet. Like, huh?
I feel like nothing will ever compare ever to one conversation I had with a person. We were sitting down at 3 a.m. and it was just talking about like random bullshit, and we managed to go from ice creams are neat to the existential crisis of
Dragon
humanity.
Age to feet. You'd be surprised how
And then
related those are.
is Cosmos? Do we have life in Cosmos? And then after that, big anime girl boobs. Those were consequential.
Honestly, that's an actual thought process right there.
Consequential topics of conversation, one by one.
Honestly, I can see it. Go from ice cream to existential crisis of humanity, and if we are alone in the universe, to anime booba. Like, come on, yeah, that makes
that's
sense.
come on, that's the ultimate answer to
Yeah.
the universe. Okay.
Yeah,
Boobs.
Face
Anime
blue
boobs.
smiling.
Look at how round Jupiter is. Boobs are also round.
So true. My god, some big mahungler jugas.
I hope my regular viewers are not, because like most of the people in chat, Zach is not one of them, but like the people in chat, Sora, Queen, and Rayo are very like regular guests, like regular viewers in my streams, and I hope that they're not here while I'm talking about this, because it's getting worse and worse.
No,
from
Queen
here.
is very much here. Like, just posted.
Can you, Queen? Can you like?
Zach is from mine. And Zach can confirm that I am not sus. This is very abnormal for me.
Can you confirm, Zach?
Yes.
I'm just looking at the chat now. We do not judge you here. Oh, okay. He took the stance of I do not know.
See,
The
exactly.
results. It's inconclusive. Anything can be.
Clueless.
It's impossible.
I am here. I
Yeah, see,
every
Queen.
eyes.
Oh,
See. That's Sora is also here. Rayo just posted recently. you are being judged.
I am not called say-so secretary for nothing.
You're more of a Sasso secretary at this point.
You can't blame me that as soon as my brain ceased to function, my normal speech pattern is defaulted at complete sus. Like, I don't know how that happens, but it just happens. It's like Todd, it just worked.
Okay, just context, since you were not here when we discussed about it. Neos got some boba tea before the start of the stream. He thought he would
nice.
eat it and drink it. And I'm preparing for the stream after we already decided that we're going to cancel it, right? I'm preparing for it. I'm sitting here and I just see in the background Neo
I've
say,
heard so many cursed conversations.
"Damn, I can't feed it in my
This
mouth."
is still quite normal to me.
That was not a stream thing. That was just how he talks when he does not think about that.
Yeah, because like the boba is too much. Like there's a lot of balls, and I couldn't put it in my mouth.
Why did you have to say balls?
Yeah, and it's just like this is just
Neo.
exactly. This is literally just what me sitting here. I'm just sharing absolutely out of context. I hear that Neo's mouth is stuffed with something as he says that. I can't fit it in my mouth. I'm like, I had to visibly stop and turn physically to the right to his image to see, huh?
Oh no.
They're circular shaped orbs, so like I just say balls because I wasn't thinking.
Balls.
They're the pearls, but I wasn't thinking, so I defaulted to balls because they're looking like they're circular things.
Why did you put so much emphasis on balls right there in that sentence?
That's like just like I wasn't thinking, so I defaulted to balls. Neo's 2024.
I wasn't thinking. I defaulted to balls. Like, what the hell?
You put so much
What's wrong with balls, huh?
on balls.
Balls. Like. Like, got balls on your mind, huh? Nice. Got balls in your mouth and your mind. Goddamn.
Like legitimately, when Neo said that one person couldn't come, like legitimately, he didn't mean it like that. He just this is just how he normally speaks when he doesn't think about it.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I'm not trying to sound like this. It just happens, and when I'm not
You're
thinking.
naturally sus. I can't believe it. We found somebody who's naturally sus.
Question for the boys. What's your honest,
Maybe rotting by internet.
feral
No, I'm just
opinion
like
on
this. I'm
Lami
built
and
different. No,
Xenomorph?
I'm built. I'm built horrible.
Built sus.
Okay,
Been
so
rotten by the internet.
okay, question by
Is this
Sora.
autopilot mode to be
No.
suspect with tears of joy?
What's your
Lamia
furrow on Lamia and Xenomorph?
I do not condone. No.
Lamia as in.
As in sexy, as in hot girl with snake tail.
Oh, her.
Or just manatees. No, what was it? Minotaurs? Yeah, minotaurs.
Minotaurs, yeah.
Minotaurs, yeah.
Minotaurs.
Minotaurs, yeah.
Lamia, smash. There you go. That's all.
Sure. Lamia smash.
That's all.
Fair. Agree.
Lamia smash.
Lamia smash.
Why are you so? What? Like
And
I'm pulling a
Xenomorph
persona
married.
here. What?
I mean, yeah, they're such good kissers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they're so much of a good kisser that they break your nose while doing that.
I mean, that's the part of the fun.
And also, they could protect me. They could protect me as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
my-
very territorial.
I don't.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Very territorial, and I'm the territory.
Which one
Exactly.
of you would tongue a xenomorph? Aside from Neo's.
What is wrong with you people?
Aside from
Hey,
Neo's.
it devolved into this. Like, come on.
Which one of you would tongue a xenomorph?
Outside of Neo's.
What is that question?
Depends on where.
What is that question? Like, come on. Like,
It
of
is.
course, I would.
Any day, baby.
Any time of the day. Come on.
Feel free to jump in and take my spot anytime, folks. I am looking forward to be completely substituted for my position.
Also, I must show you this. No, it's not it. There's apparently there's a goddess of some sort in comics.
Neos, you're in good hands.
Yeah.
And she looks like this.
I'm scared.
Oh,
You're posting on a freaking
Damn,
democracy
I'm
channel.
learning things about
No,
shit you now.
I'm gonna post it specifically for both of you.
Okay, right.
Oh.
This is their goddess in canon.
Okay, let me get this straight. When you see this, you go wood. But when I see this, I go, where do you go from this? Like, what do you like? Is that hard exterior? Do you?
Why is
is
it?
that
Who is this?
This is a goddess.
Who? Goddess of what? What's the name?
One of the one of the dark, but they appeared in Cruz. Okay, let me see you. Let me show you too. I'm gonna the wiki page for her.
What in the like?
Oh, it's literally just named Goddess?
Yeah.
Why is like that's gonna hurt with the hands? Look at how like long the holy goddamn the fingers are.
Goddess.
She's unfairly surprisingly hot.
You know what?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know why they made her pose like that. That's so weird.
I mean,
It's like me with scoliosis. I just pose
She has
like
scoliosis. That's what happened.
this. What the fuck? What is the texture when you touch her? It's like, is it hard?
smooth.
Metal.
It's probably smooth.
That's probably
And is it
metal.
is it
It's
metallic?
Yeah, I would say so. Kinda like that. It's kind of smooth, probably like not really a feeling you get when you touch skin. It's more like
I assume.
yeah, it's more like it's easier to like slide your hand across, I think.
Oh my god, she has thigh gaps.
She has thigh gaps, yes.
Wait, yeah, she does. What? Why? Who is she supposed to be? Is she supposed to be like a
I think
terrifying monster?
I think it's
person?
supposed to be like more of a biomorphical construct that they made to imitate some sort of thing.
What is the some sort of thing
Right.
is? That's what I'm missing at.
Where's the feet?
I need you to stop.
I'm bringing the topic back every single time I can.
It's like a reminder, just every 10 minutes. So where's the feet, huh?
Yeah, just a reminder, just so that, just to let you guys know we had that conversation.
I'm gonna be dead in like 40 years, and at my funeral, I'm gonna come by and say, so about that feet topic that we talked about 40 years ago.
That would defeat the purpose of it.
Oh my, no.
Subscribe now so you can hear more conversations about feet randomly, sometimes every week, from different people.
Yep, this is what you're supposed to expect from all the the talking library things. Congratulations. Look forward to the stream, folks.
Yeah,
like and
green
subscribe. Turn on your
covering
notification
eyes.
bells.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Look forward to the next feature.
I need no. How about a jump out?
Heart emoji. Heart
Okay,
emoji.
hold on. We're not ending the stream on that note. Okay, can we talk about something normal to conclude the stream?
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So nice weather, huh? No.
Oh wait, yeah.
Weather's quite nice. I can. It's very nice and cool. It's chill. I can remove my socks, get my grippers out.
I what? Ow!
Tears
How is
of
it
joy
how?
face with tears of joy.
You like put it. You're like, okay, so don't put a suppressor on something. Make it loud, right? Maybe hurt you are. So you like put up a freaking cannon and put it like a 10 feet suppressor on it somehow. How?
Okay.
My brother in
Always
Christ.
find a way.
My
impressed.
brother in Christ.
I always come back.
That's an impressive feat.
Skibbity, my friend.
Oh, that's a fun. No.
I think Dios got my joke immediately.
No.
I always come back. That's an impressive feat.
The thing about having like being an English major is that you know about the semantic meanings as soon as you hear it, and you also
Back
know about
to
the phonetic
square
meanings, the
one.
pronunciation immediately as you heard it. So I get the dad jokes instantly. And the instant withdrawal from the depression that ensues
footnote of
is
this
quite
stream is
frankly
the best
unprecedented
part.
every single time when it happens. So that's why I recoil so much. it's that instant, and the withdrawal is just as fast. Okay.
Yeah. The footnote of the stream is the best part. Thank you, Zach.
Back to square one. Yeah.
They joined us in the fun joke. The footnote of the stream is the best part. This is my first stream after like a month of hiatus, by the way. This is just this.
I hope you're happy about
Never
yourself.
change.
Things never change.
War never changes.
Feet never change.
No, it doesn't. If you mocap it changes, but other than that, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Dude, we're not ending the fucking stream.
No, we're not doing this. I'm gonna retread something. But by the way, if you see the pinned form, please go there and give me some advice about streaming stuff or what you think should be cool for this channel. I'm basically assembling all this stuff to have a stream on Friday about this whole thing where I'm gonna be reading it out loud. Unless it's memes, I'm not gonna read out memes out loud. And just like discuss the direction of this channel moving forward.
In the beginning of the stream, me and Theo was trying to go the direction of talking about, you know, like future plans and how to retain audience and how algorithm works on YouTube and what to do to be more like exposed when it comes to your contents and get more exposures. But then, if for some reason the ride completely off rail, and then it just like the train went from off rail into the woods, living in there, and have two days of camping sites, and then started flying after that, like it just.
I mean,
it just
technically
went
speaking,
away.
Technically speaking, if something got more exposed.
Yeah.
Next day after that high tide shot, unfortunately, we regret to announce that Neos Heramondo has decided to exit stage left. Exit stage left. The reason cited in his last message. One was the Theo and his feet jokes.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, so that was what happened. No, we're never coming back. Oh my god. Let me actually take the airsoft ammo out of this gun so I don't shoot myself.
Let me protect myself from self-annihilation really quickly.
Yeah. There we go. That was out.
Oh boy.
Gun handling ASMR random at the end.
Okay.
Random gun handling ASMR right here. Only on the channel.
Yeah. Just welcome to gun handling ASMR. Today we're gonna do some disassembly with the
About to
N9
Kermit
pistol.
persona.
About to Kermit persona. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it. And this was fun though. Like this entire conversation was fun, even though it went to places I did not expect it would go.
I need to go buy some alcohol after this. I'm gonna go buy a six pack.
Yeah, like also I really love how we talked about serious topics, serious topics, and then suddenly the green fox appeared, and we were slowly started devolving into now.
Hey, I'm not the reason.
You're not the reason, but the timing of your appearance, happened, and we laughed, and suddenly everything is devolving, and you're just sitting there and watching.
It was more than a coincidence. The Green Nation attacked, and it was never the same.
The Green Nation is the best nation. I think you guys should join the Green Nation, honestly. Green would look good on you guys, I won't lie.
Imagine if
Not
I'm
biased.
green.
Go green, guys, go green.
Yeah, the only problem is we have green screens we use, so that's gonna be interesting.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we're gonna disappear. We're just gonna no model stream.
And also, just a small thing. I study in Mandarin Chinese. I know how to speak Mandarin Chinese for a tiny bit conversationally, at least. But
Nice.
there is a certain culture and association towards the color green in the Chinese culture, and it is essentially the definition and association of forgiveness in that sense in relationship. Let me put that into more plainer terms. If your hair or when you wear a cap that's green, that's called 戴绿帽, which means that you're cocked.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
The color green in Chinese culture, well, not like the traditional custom culture, but like the modern culture, is associated with cuckold.
Thankfully, I'm not Chinese.
Of course.
But that's why I'm cursed with the knowledge, because I was like, oh yeah, let me be green. Let me.
Yeah, go green. Yeah. If you just play dumb, just don't even think about it. Yeah.
Mouth.
Yeah.
Am I?
Zach, this isn't lore, okay? This is just like something else.
Shichu Enterino?
No.
Shichu Entiarino?
No. Nuh-uh. That's not becoming a thing. That's not becoming a thing.
Really?
This history has been written by the
ship it,
victim.
boys. Clip it and ship it.
What? No.
Please.
It's not becoming a thing. I refuse to be called Anti-Arino because of some Chinese culture, okay?
Let the voyage begin, and the voyage not ensue.
Zach, you know what to do. Entiarino.
You know what to
No.
do.
Hopefully,
You know,
This
like,
is just as
I
chaotic
actually,
as the Helldivers
I
stream,
actually
it
think that if
seems.
we were to play Helldiver, it's gonna be less chaotic. Because
Probably
it's just
less,
gonna be
yeah.
me trying to
It's so
trying to get the
Jova.
game right and not.
Yeah, thank you,
doing
Zach.
that
Thank you, Zach. It's so Jover.
right. Well,
but
that's
I feel like during Helldivers, we would still gravitate to this.
Yes, I just imagine. I just imagine.
Bro, that life finds a way, guys.
Yeah, well, the Bile Titan charges at us, and we're like, shoot at its feet.
The charger, shoot, the weak spot is its feet. In the feet.
just keep saying that, and just in the distance.
It's like, your feet are gone
The
now.
bugs have many feet.
Do you call the bugs? Well, are they feet? Can you call them feet, or is it legs?
Probably, in a way or
Does
the other.
bugs have feet?
Be it by railing something, be it by blowing
I
something.
think bugs have feet.
They have.
You wouldn't want to get feet pics from them, but
Legs,
you can.
probably.
That's not what I. Whatever. That's just.
Just ask Juniper.
Yeah.
If you want to ask if bugs have feet, just ask Juniper.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate that. I hate that story so much. I hate that. I was like, ooh, a book of fairy tales. This is gonna be fun. I went to like Bluebeard, and I was like, okay, that's deep, that's dark. And then Juniper Tree came up. I was like, okay, yeah, this should be fun. It wasn't.
Call them LOL.
It was not.
Yeah, there is also Juniper the VTuber.
Yeah.
And it's just like I remember there was a moment where they basically was like I'm gonna make my models and
we were talking about a different thing, but in the same way. Actually, I don't know how. So what the fuck? I'm talking about a fairy tale.
Yeah, I'm talking. It was a double entendre.
Oh God.
No. This is like. I remember
like it was 20 minutes ago when I said we should end the conversation with something that's not feet.
No, like legitimately, this is a model that she didn't really think about what would be lewd, but it was but you'll see in a moment.
No, you're not. No.
No, not in the group chat. Don't worry. This is the model she has.
Like who's
That's awesome.
Who look at this and then go wood? Like how would you wood that? How?
Wood.
Using your wood.
I would with my wood.
You walked into that, man. You really did.
Oh, that's like how it's sharp and it's why is it double jointed? Oh my
You
God!
underestimate the internet. Where there's a wood,
What the fuck?
there a wood.
Perfect.
Wheeze.
Okay.
Zeppeli wood.
So you can grip
Please.
better.
Yeah, the grippers are gonna grip better. Like, look, this is the Juniper. This is Juniper we're speaking about. For people who are unaware, I showed it on stream. This is the
uncultured as well.
this is the grippers, the bug grippers.
Yeah.
This is the bug grippers. Okay, I'm gonna back.
I mean, I ate Zach. Like, come on.
I mean, feet.
What do you mean? Huh? Say it.
I mean, a.
Wow.
If that's all you gotta say.
Yeah, sure. Fair enough.
Are you guys satisfied with this conclusion to the stream?
Are you?
We're ending it off with Juniper feet.
You know what? If one day someone sends a clip from my channel to any of those big VTubers, and this is what they see as first of me, I will die.
I can detect when someone
Hey, I'm the straight
talks
man
about
here,
me.
okay? I'm the straight man here. I'm not
Are we back at the
participating in this.
monster
I'm not
girl
actively
talk?
participating in the conversation, at least in the more positive way.
Hey, I'm just going with the flow, okay? You guys brought us here, okay?
Yeah, man, it's how it is, man. I'm just here for the flow, all right?
It is how it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, unfortunately.
Are we back in the Monster Girl talk? No, we're not. All right.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
No.
Yes, we are.
The moment you guys say yes.
Don't you guys think about slimes?
Oh my God.
I mean,
Slime girls
the slime girl could turn into a massive feet if they wanted to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You are 2 layers into this.
Slime girl.
Let's go!
The flow of this podcast is quite interesting.
Imagine, okay, just
See.
like this is like me
gets US.
indulging in brain rot for a second.
Okay.
A slime girl
Does
is
any of
always
you play Black
like
Souls
cold,
series?
right? Technically speaking, like always cold. So would that be the best dish served in summer? You know. If you wanna,
I love how you phrase that. Is that the best dish?
you wanna have a nice little cold a cold lady in the summer to cuddle with. YouTube cuddle is fine.
I'm not sure you understand how.
No. Do you want a lady that you can fuck?
Oh wait! Oh, you're talking about hanging out. Okay, right. Never mind.
Yeah, it's totally
holding hands.
Holding hands. Yeah. Like, if this is just my brain working for some reason, I'm like legitimately thinking about it.
What?
Like, I'm legitimately thinking about it in practical terms.
You're thinking about the feet, aren't you?
No, I'm thinking about the slime girls.
Leos.
The slime girl's feet.
Slime girl feet.
The slime girls' feet, yeah. And it's just like different colors.
Leos OKXD.
Do they have like different flavors or what?
Oh.
But they're different colors. Do they have like different?
Is the best one for sure.
Is it like an apple slime or what is?
what is the green one's flavor? What? Okay, let me.
Okay, so the flavor of slime girls. Okay, here we go. So,
are you googling it?
So, I'd say pink would be peach.
Peach slime.
Right,
Strawberry.
reasonable.
Reasonable, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then blue would be very like, you know, it'd be like minty, but like a cool mint, like
W hat.
spearmint. You know.
You mean so bright blue, cyan, you know, and there's dark blue. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's two different here.
Yeah.
Okay,
could be-
so
yeah.
dark blue. Would that
Dark
be-
green could be more so watermelon too.
Yeah.
Blended slime
And
is
then-
fine. Blended slime
then,
girls
like,
is where I
Cyan
draw
would
the
be
lime
like
green.
mint. Yeah, lime green.
Yeah, no, I'm
Lime green would
speaking. I'm like speaking from a
lime,
direction of more of like
lemon.
a scent, more than anything like actually eating. Right? It's the scent. Like, what kind of scent do they have? Like apple, melon. It's just like imagine
Green would be the most
practical,
aromatic. Speaking
practical,
from my experience eating coloured
quote-
glass, which is adjacent-ish.
quote unquote cuddling sessions, just like having a nice
yeah,
having a
so-
nice watermelon smell in your mouth, in your face as you cuddle.
In your mouth.
I mean that too. If you're cuddling intensely, that also happens.
Oh
I mean,
god.
they're sitting, but just not sitting where. We just don't know where they're sitting at.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Brown slime.
Chocolate?
Chocolate. It's got to be chocolate.
That's not chocolate.
Cinnamon.
Oh, cinnamon too. Yeah.
I'd say cinnamon.
Yeah, cinnamon good. Cinnamon good.
Yeah.
I love how
Yeah, nothing else.
I have a moment of awareness right now. It's just like, let's not talk about
Smoking
feet.
face
We say,
smell.
started talking about something much worse.
The flavor of slime girls.
This is the flavor of slime girls. This is like
How would they? What would they smell like, and what would they taste like in our mouth?
yeah, what would they smell like as the process of cooling up happens?
I can't say what I'm thinking right now. I can't say it.
No, say it.
Say it, you're not on your
say it.
channel,
It's
you're not
already
streaming on your
divulged.
Just
channel.
Say it.
getting worse face with
Like,
tears
she's liquid,
of
right?
joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slime is kinda non-Newtonian entities.
Paint the girl white, eh?
Probably taste bland, however the looks like. It's just gone worse XD.
Yes.
Censorship.
Yes. Paint the girl in censorship of China.
Yeah. And what would that smell like, huh?
With enough, you know,
Uh-huh.
substance, it's enough.
I guess.
Oh god.
I
Oh wait, are you saying that with multiple uses they would turn white?
I mean, they're liquid.
Wouldn't slime girls be
They're
kinda
liquid,
like
so like,
Vaporeon?
if they
They're liquid,
absorb
so-
enough sustenance,
Yeah.
they will change their form.
yeah, they will.
And now you have to look at people with your slime
Regrets
girl and
having
say,
ears
"This is whipped cream,
intensified."
whipped cream, whipped cream."
Like,
we were cooking.
Lots of cooking.
Stop overreacting. We were cooking.
Whipped cream.
It's not like
It's
they
just
can like
cream.
get it out. It's like it's a part of it. They're liquid. They liquefy. So like it's gonna be mixed with the color, right? So at some point.
Oh my god, when you said color right there, and you put so much emphasis on the part of it, I thought you were going to say something
Technically, you
else.
are not wrong.
Mixing with the color of it, like, whoa, 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 whoa. Imagine that sink in the what? Oh.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Oh my god, that slime guy was literally sinking in the corner.
That's like a slogan now. Paint your slime girl white.
Oh no! Oh god!
This is gonna be on the internet. I'm never gonna recover from this.
I mean, if you try so hard, it might.
Oh no! Is that a sound effect when it fall off?
Wump.
No, it just gets worse. It just gets, and I'm the one insinuating it. I'm the one who made it worse.
You're the one who
Time to
keeps
clip
going.
and put on the wall XD.
I'm the one who made it worse.
If anyone wants to make a compilation of clips for this stream, please do. Please do. Please. If there's anyone out there who's capable of making clips, just make it. I'll upload it on my channel, whatever, or upload it on your channel. I'll do everything. Just please do it. This is amazing.
Yikes.
Yeah, this is our legacy now. Like this random
This is
serial.
our legacy.
This is
Everything has built up to this.
yeah. This is just like Mios Mimondo, Theodore Loukus.
This is the last crusade that you ever see me ever appear.
and
No more.
Shichu Enterino.
Hey, you can call me a lot of things, but not that, you know.
It's fine. We love you the way you are. Don't worry.
Oh.
What, Antiarino? What? Oh, I love you for Antiarino. What?
It's as your color associated with. That's precisely that. That's the case.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is the secret lore actually. Shichu had a slime
secret
girl,
lore.
but
Greater
someone
than
turned that
W,
slime
I
girl
wonder if
white, so
there's
he
monster
became green.
guys. Greater than W.
I have a really horrible idea. Not related
What?
to anything that we've been talking about before. Definitely
Just
not.
curious.
Yeah.
We are living at the practically opposite side of the freaking Earth.
Mhm.
So what happens if we
Yeah.
play Chain Together?
Oh.
Have you seen that game before?
Yeah.
What game?
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
Chain Together. You can find it on Steam. Let me type it to you. So
Shade.
it's essentially only up, but we're chained together. So one of us fall, we all fall.
How many
Oh,
players is Chain Together? I thought it was only.
it's co-op.
It's 4 people.
It's 4
max.
people.
We can get 1 more people into the tournament.
My
If we want to
God.
really get that worse, we can get Mita so that we
It's
can
a
have the
new game.
entire global squad.
I want to see that. Please.
I'm surprised it's not on sale. I thought it would be on sale.
It's like $3. I don't think they will go on sale.
Yeah.
You never
know. You never know.
You know what?
It's the Steam summer sale right now.
I'm getting it.
Oh god.
I'm adding it to my cart.
Yeah, I'm added to my card later. For later.
It's released, so I
Okay,
doubt
I had
I'm
Chain Together. I have Euro Truck Simulator 2. I got Postal 2,
Get Fora
Paradise
to play
Lost.
that.
Like these are my card is becoming really strange now. Hold on, can I find? He's such a feat. Let's see what I
Ryo
get.
2.
No, this definitely sounds like a game we could play.
There's a
That
game
would
called
be so.
Anime Feed.
Oh no.
Wait, why is Destiny 2 in here?
Destiny 2?
wait, hold on a second.
Where's-
Yeah, look at
There's
this.
there's Anime
I just
Feet.
posted-
There's Anime Feet 1, Anime Feet 2, Anime Feet.
No.
Anime Feet Tentacles. Anime
Free feet, chicken feet, feet paradise, furry feet plus 18 plus bare feet patch.
Bare Feet
There's
Patch.
Destiny 2.
Furry feet fanboys? Let me contact Navi real quick. Hold on a second.
Wait, are you gonna search it up right now?
Also, by the way, the only review of Anime Feet 2 18+ content, which is a free patch, the only review. Let me read you. A bit disappointing, honestly. After a long wait, almost nothing was changed from the original. No new music, no new gameplay.
Wait,
the pictures
you
weren't
don't
as
want
good as
to
the first, in
drag
my
Ryo
opinion.
into any
And the
game.
same game as
You
I'm
only
talking
drag
about.
Ryo into a game
Like
when you
they
think
took
the
it
game is too
seriously.
easy on
They took it
insane
fucking
mode.
seriously.
Oh my god. Based.
Why? Why?
Oh my god, you should see this one. I looked at the Furry Feet Fanboys one and to see the reviews on that one. Okay, there's one that's like screen is white and sticky, of course, naturally. And then there's one here that said, I could have just asked a bro to suck his toes instead, but I bought this because I didn't have the courage to ask.
I hope my bros see this review in my profile one day and get the memo. Anyway, cool game.
Mita responded. Mita responded. Oh no. The people who are watching this.
I'm looking at Destiny 2. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at.
we have a group chat with Mita, and she's with Theon and I, and we just started sending like random shit.
Yeah, this is for convenience sake. Yeah, Mita just sent the blinking meme. Mita
Like,
just said, what is this? I have no words. Shad. I have no words. Don't worry. We're just being...
No.
Yeah,
I'm getting incriminated in
Nias
chat.
had no words when he was drinking boba too. Too many balls. Yes, sir.
I feel like
no.
this is definitely our legacy now. This is my first stream.
Yo, do you? I guess. I need to know. Oh boy. All right. And on that note,
Yeah, let's just.
I think
it's a perfect place to end this. Perfect place.
screw it. Let's end it on that one.
Yeah, exactly. We were
Fur-
talking
furry
about
feet fanboy.
we were talking about slimes and doing that, screwing it, screwing them. So that's
Yeah, we went from politics of Valve to
voice actings and then to gacha
acting.
games and how
Gacha
storylines, yeah, and then down to gacha games to freaking feet and how they're mocapped, and then we wanted to try to go away from mock to the feet, and then we for some reason got worse from that.
Yeah, let's not
we tried to get away from feet. We talked about the weather.
Yeah.
Talked about feet again.
Yeah, let's not talk about feet. We said, and we started talking about the practical applications of screwing slime girls in the summer.
It got worse. It went from just talking about feet to freaking furry feet fanboys.
That's how it
No,
usually
I
is.
was talking about Destiny 2, okay?
That's all.
That's
That's
Destiny 2.
one hell of a DLC with Destiny 2.
I was looking for for Destiny 2 and I found it. Yeah, that's what you should focus on Destiny 2.
Why?
Imagine a screenshot that you have, like you have Destiny 2 for library, right? Imagine you just have one in a corner where it's just also in library, just like.
Well, I do have another game that's kind of like in my library. It's been inside my library for years now.
Years now. It's been listed in for years now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add you on
It's
Steam.
removed from the store page. It's removed. It's
Oh, it's
gone.
removed.
Damn.
Well, we can still download the game if you still have the game. So good.
It's not on Steam anymore.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay. Fair enough. It is one of those weird games.
I don't want to know now.
It's fine. It's fine. Life is interesting. This is my first stream after a long hiatus. Please go to the forum and fill it out and help me out. This has been interesting stream. Definitely. We're supposed to play Helldivers 2, but we dived into hell instead, in a more literal sense.
We literally dive into hell.
In a more literal sense, which happens, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, just casually, you know.
It just happens sometimes.
We're all sons of bitches now, alright.
It's
well, I guess
it's like okay, just quickly introduce yourself at the end here. All of you introduce yourselves and like say any plans you have in the near future, and we're gonna wrap it up.
Well, I'll be dead in very soon. From how stressful I am recently, so I'll definitely need to reschedule and rethink of other things. But yeah, for now things has been tough. I'm definitely gonna get better.
Gotta reschedule things because now you're dead.
Yes, I'm gonna do that before I get before that happens. Yeah, but nonetheless, it's been going back on track compared to what it was before last month, and yeah, I'll be trying my best to do more collabs and do more things while I have the time. So yeah, and I will make sure that whatever happens here stays here.
No, I'm gonna bring it back every single time I get the chance.
Oh goddamn.
Perfect.
Right. Well, that's mine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be playing a lot of Valorant. So if you guys like to watch me scream and shoot things, you can watch me at youtube.com/ChichaGurino. That's Gurino with Gurino. You can find me there, you know what I mean? Like and subscribe. Also subscribe to Theodore and Aeneas if you want. Come on. We gotta get Theodore up to 1,000 subscribers. Let's go. Come on.
So now
I
you
can subscribe and all that jazz.
Everyone.
Yeah, so I can actually rate people, please. Also.
Yeah. Okay. Zach, that's not becoming a thing. Okay, Zach, that's not becoming a thing. Okay, it's not becoming a thing. Yeah, that's.
https://
If anything is staying here, that's staying here. Okay.
It's not becoming a thing. I feel like the more you're saying it's not becoming a thing, the more likely it will become a thing, as per the rules of the VTubing.
As I said, it's already a thing. Hey.
Okay, Chichu the Torino.
That was on the tongue really good. And Torino, yeah.
No, it doesn't even roll off the tongue.
And Torino, yeah.
It's not even green.
And
it's
Torino.
Not green. But yeah, I got some cool things planned this year. Got some cool things. I got some cool collabs that might happen sometime soon. I'm gonna plan those things. Gotta do this again sometime. You know, we gotta do this again. Maybe get the Helldivers 2 properly working again.
Yeah. Hopefully, unless Mita does not abandon us after all this feed talk. maybe she will look at all this chat and says, maybe this is not worth it. Maybe I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, no fucking promise.
Maybe I dodged a bullet on this one.
Oh my god.
I tried. Mita, I tried.
Yeah. It's fine. We live. This is life now. Anyhow, my plans are really quickly. As I said, I'm gonna have a stream on Friday discussing the nature of my content and what I'm gonna be doing moving forward. Hopefully, 1,000 subscribers until the end of the year at some point. That would be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
That'd be great. Yeah. Very close.
Yeah, very close. 200 subscribers, hopefully. Maybe I will do, next week I will do like a reaction stream, I don't know. We'll see. And have something to post on my YouTube channel as like videos. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Getting back on track.
Yeah, getting back on track. And, well, otherwise I think I'm gonna try to... I'm actually writing a first essay video script.
Ooh.
Yeah, I decided to go ahead and do that, indulge in my passion toward that. I'm going to be first script. I'm going to be talking about plot convenience.
Oh. Okay, right.
Oh, what type of
Okay.
plot?
Normal plot, not the round and bodacious plot. I'm gonna be talking about the extreme examples of that in terms of how they function in the likes of in the properties such as Demon Slayer, in the properties such as a lot of other things. How where there's good examples of plot convenience and there's examples where it's horrid.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna be talking about various things like that, and hopefully this video will be
Very
cool.
horribly, yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Well, can I see the script? I kind of wanna see your thesis here.
Oh yeah, the moment I'm finishing, I'm gonna show in the script in terms of people to give like their opinions and what I should redact and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I know you're a major in that, so I'm definitely asking your opinion.
Deus Ex Machina kind of stuff.
Let me shine. Let me cook.
Yeah, we're gonna make it the best script possible, so it's like a cool video.
Let's go.
We can go.
Yeah, and I'm excited to do that when I can. Yeah, Deus Ex Machina kind of stuff. Like there's Deus Ex Machina convenience, and then there's convenience where you go like, well, okay, this can happen, sure.
Well, it's either manipulated or done justice. One of the two.
Yeah. Like it's either the god decided to descend for a second and just ensure that this does not happen apparently, or this happens, or it can be more natural. But yeah, you'll see that video once it's done. I'm gonna try cooking up for at least one video per month in terms of like essays.
Ooh.
I already have 2 topics. One topic I already told you. The second one I'll keep to myself for now.
All right.
Yeah, Yugi playing Yu-Gi-Oh is
And
actually a
then
good
there's
example.
Yugi playing Yu-Gi-Oh kind of stuff.
I play Pot of Greed that draws 3 cards from my deck.
And those 3 cards
And
is
then I play
exactly
Pot
what
of
I
Greed.
need. And those is exactly what I need every time. And I'm just like, yeah, cool, thank you, bro.
It's about to make the best move ever. Pot of greed.
Exactly.
That allows me to draw 3 cards from the deck, and you will not believe it. My next move is Pot of Greed.
Exactly. But yeah. Saying thanks everyone for hanging out. This has been a very impromptu stream. I didn't actually expect to stream this early. I expected just to do a stream Friday, and I didn't even expect to stream this time. But since we decided not to do the Helldivers, I was like, okay, might as well. And this was an impromptu thing that happened, and I am not, despite my throat being dead, I do not regret it being a thing.
Aww.
Because I got to meet and hang out with you, Shichu, even though a little later than we intended.
Well, I mean, we've hung out for 3 hours now.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of time. Even though I missed out like 40 minutes. Yeah,
It's fine.
I think the ratio here is a bit.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's a bit later than we intended, and you're a good, and you're cool, and you're cool, and you're cool. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Was fun. Would love to see more of this podcast, even if it really happens.
Yeah, this is gonna be a Toxin Library. If I actually have people to invite, I will hopefully have it at least once per 2 weeks. Toxin Library thing. Everyone is free to apply. It's on my Twitter. There's a link in the document. Everyone is free to apply.
If you want to talk about more feed, I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I haven't received any more applications recently, so I'm kind of wondering how the fuck am I gonna get more people on board? But hopefully some people will apply. Hopefully that would be nice.
Yeah.
Other than that, well, more plans on Friday. Plans discussion on Friday. For now, though, I think we should conclude. And goodbye, people. I would rate someone, but I'm not 1,000 subscribers.
Oh.
It's your job to make it happen.
Yeah, like and subscribe right now.
Only 10% of you are subscribed.
Only 10% of you watchers are subscribed to me.
And it's free, and you can always change your mind.
Yeah,
oh my god.
And you can always change your mind later.
Matter.
Yeah. Totally. Clicking on what button is
What's up, guy?
Oh no.
Clicking on
you
one
have
button.
The voice too. Please don't.
What's up, guys? Clicking on this button will cost you nowhere, and you can always change your mind later.
It's free, and you can always change your mind.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
been nice
No.
chilling and listening to you guys yap and
Exactly.
yarp. Side-eyeing
Alright.
that monster girl
Okay,
talk.
folks.
Thank you.
If you don't
That's it, folks.
subscribe in the next
Thank
5
you.
seconds,
That's all,
you'll
folks.
lose all your 50-50.
Alright.
If you don't,
Super
yeah,
slime, tell you.
yeah, if you don't subscribe in the next 5 seconds, you lose all your 50-50s. Okay, now goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay, damn.
Goodbye.
Bye.